Alright, and the button has been pushed. Say hi. Hi, 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 hi.
Hello there.
Everyone.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Welcome to mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode 24. Wherein we will figure out what happens. That's for me to know and you to find out. Something, something, catchphrase, and tangent. Go. You want to do the summary?
Okay, so we talked with Nor in Flat Earth about the key that Moonplanter found, and Nor sent us over to the quarry from the Revenge of the Rock and told us that there were 2 mines with a compass. So we headed to the quarry where Shabaka and Silvertongue tried to talk their way in. The rest of the party went in after they showed their Bannermanes badges to the foreman. We didn't find anything unusual, so we ended up going to the other mine, and we stopped by a house with the lights on. And a short Herbs was there with a house full of alarms. We convinced her that the foreman wanted a date with her, and she left to go to that, which gave us an opening to go into the mines. And Silvertongue stayed outside to distract the guards. So we all went inside, and we found blue crystals inside, as well as an injured civilian who turned out to actually be a part of a gang that attacked us, and there was an invisible opponent that brought us all down multiple times, and then we managed to get them down, and we captured her, and that's where we're leaving off.
Alright. Fairly good summary.
Very good.
Leaving off here, if I'm not mistaken, I think Moonplanter was unconscious, yes?
Correct.
I suppose so. I can't remember if we just healed everyone afterwards or not.
I got that wand of healing with 1 charge, and we're going to use it to make sure Shocker doesn't die, basically. Or someone doesn't
make sure
die.
You're only barely healing her, though, as usual.
Actually, if we simply stabilize her instead of heal her, she'll remain unconscious, and then if you get Moonplanter back up on his hooves, I can shackle her. Or at the very least, shackle her, like dig through my stuff.
And the wand of healing will also stabilize as well.
That is a cantrip of, I think the staff. You have a wand or a staff?
Staff, sorry.
Nice. Staff has stabilize, I think, is a normal one. Double check on that. Just as a cantrip, and you could just smack anybody with stabilize that you want.
Because remember, we need her conscious to question her.
Yep, so Staff of Healing, by default, comes with the cantrip Stabilize, which means you can literally just go and, like, poke her with it. Poke.
Yeah.
Move your character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I?
There's a map for this one. Oh.
Yep, we're in the Persian mines.
I see the mines, but I don't see me.
I had to refresh because all I'm getting is the gray screen. The actual map itself isn't loading in yet.
I see it all.
Oh, same.
Shut up.
Huh? Oh, I'm not talking. It's not same to you. Same to everybody else. Got the gray screen. Had to reset.
Whoa, when did Thomas get here?
He got here
I
5 minutes ago or so.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah. 10 minutes ago, actually, now. Holy shit, it's already been 10 minutes.
Okay, I can see now.
I can see clearly now. The gray is gone. In my way.
Alright, Tangent, if you're poking them, I'll move your character here. You poke, Shocker. And see her breathing return right back to normal, though her eyes remain closed. Moonplanter, on the other hand, is having a lot worse time breathing, and you might want to poke him as well.
That's right.
I'm wounded.
I don't have any healing charges left. Can I use Stabilize on him as well?
You don't need a charge to use Stabilize. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, I use Stabilize on him.
Okay. Can I take the shackles from Moonplanter's bag? I mean, he's unconscious, so he can't really object.
Not my adventure.
Go for it.
Moonplanter, I'm gonna steal your shackles. You're unconscious, and I'm gonna take you as what is it, pre-consent?
Pre-consent? Okay.
Yeah.
Where the heck are my shackles? I don't see them. Okay, I know I had 6 pairs of shackles, 4 normal size and 2 small. I know I have them, so I'm just gonna add them to my inventory real quick.
Go for it. And Cher, you are going to go get shackles, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to dig through a whole bunch of alcohol and a couple of other items, but you do eventually find them.
Look
All
at
right.
that. Move, share. There you go.
Why don't you move? Wait, no, you move share for me.
I'm gonna move share for you. You said you got your map
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah, so
Dumb fuck.
Wait a second. Why are
I
handcuffs
loaded my
32?
map and I still don't see myself.
share just glides across the screen.
Use
Uh,
Chrome.
That's Shocker, right?
Fine, I'll use
The brown
Chrome.
one. All right.
The brown, the brown one. Shut up.
See,
Labeling
I
people
didn't mean it like that. I thought about it, but that's all you guys.
Labeling creatures by the colors.
This dude.
What else?
Yeah, I
is
mean,
new?
we're fucking techno-color. That's a valid thing to do.
All right. How are you healing up Moon Planner? I heard you were doing that, BCS.
I think she's
I'm
just
gonna use
stabilizing them.
stabilize. Yeah.
Well, stabilize just makes them not have to roll dying saving throws. They're still unconscious.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm loading Chrome instead of Firefox, and it still
Ah.
thinks I'm logged in.
What are
You
the-
kind of gave me control of your character last session, so like mine that you don't have any like healing fonts left until you
Oh,
refocus. So
is that why I can't like pull out? Is that why I can't see my token?
no, you should be able to
what?
see your token. I
No.
didn't change any
What?
of your permissions.
Yeah,
What
I
is
see your
the
token on the screen, too.
Manacles, that's the name.
Oh, manacles, okay. Do you
That's
have
why I
any
can't
rope, actually? Oh, wait.
Yeah, hanging off of me, you see rope. That would be the
Okay.
easiest thing to grab.
Cher's actually gonna give her the bridal bondage rope treatment. It's much more Cher style.
Ah. Give me
For
a
those of you who are plebeian.
Give me a survival check to tie your ropes.
Wouldn't that be a sex? I mean, this isn't a survival.
I mean, tying
Not-
knots is a survival roll.
Yeah, but this is specifically trained in like.
A double knot for a trap is
know
the
how
same
to
as a
do
double
it.
knot for shibari.
Cause like I know how to do it, and I.
If you really want to give me
Be
your untrained
shit at, like,
horror lore,
tying
you
an
certainly
axle knot.
can.
I don't know. Wait, where's
But you know, you're
Where
kind of
is
shooting yourself in the
survival?
foot there. Right there. I mean, it's in skills.
right there?
Sorry, I was pointing to it on my screen. Shut up.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I'll just do public. Fuck it.
There you go. If you need manacles, you'll eventually find them, and that's their description.
You tie her up to a state that you think looks pretty good and seems to hold as far as you're aware. And you know.
I'll
course,
also
it's
put the manacles on just in case.
Hey, look at that. And the manacles are on. Now she's all trussed up.
Okay, yeah, I'm still not seeing my token on the map.
I will re-drag your token onto the map. Look at me go. Alright, let's see. Tangent. Bonk. Right here.
Yeah,
There I
you're
am.
there,
Now I
fine.
can see it. I couldn't see it before.
Odd. Alright.
Okay. Alright, he's unconscious, so we're gonna stabilize him.
He's stabilized. You did that before.
Yeah.
Do you just need
And,
to focus?
I'm
and
going
heal,
to spend,
or
yeah, I'm
focus
gonna
your
spend 10 minutes refocusing so that I can refill my, healing.
You're focusing for 10 minutes. We'll get you one focus point back.
time? Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
also,
it's better than nothing.
Sarah has her dog leash and muzzle thing, and she's gonna put it on her too, because that has been sitting in Cher's inventory since like goddamn close to episode 1. Never had a good time to use it. She can sense it's okay.
She pre-consents, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tangent, have you used all of your channel energy?
Yes.
Okay. Man, I'm so used to having
Yelled at me for not
Overblade with
preparing
it.
more cure light wounds or whatever it is. Heals.
Yes.
Actually, your healing font, your divine font, is its own pool. But, if I'm not mistaken, you could just use a spell slot for it anyway.
I would like to meditate for 20 minutes to get all my focus points back.
If your party wants to wait around for you for 20 minutes, they sure can. I need to know who's bringing Moon Planter up because we keep dodging around that. I need to know who's healing them and how, and somebody to roll
I
the healing.
cannot heal. What do you mean?
10 minutes. Did I get
Shares
my
a squish.
Did I get my focus point back?
Yes. Though I was like looking at your thing here. Your focus points are for Divine Font aren't a thing, but I mean that is your font, so you can literally just use a cleric, one of your cleric spell slots for that. And I think you have a lot of them still. Let's see.
Wait, I can?
Yeah. Did you use any 3rd level slots last? Yep. You used Hearing Light once, which means that go to your cleric thing. And scroll down here. You have 2 more 3rd level spell slots, which you could just use to heal. Look at you go, woo!
Let me open my character notes here.
At least I think that's how it works. If it isn't, I'll let you know. But DM's saying that's how it works right now, because that's kind of how it works in PF1 as well. So.
Okay. So I'm going to expend a healing charge 3rd level on Moon Planter.
If you're doing it from the staff, it doesn't work like that. Okay. The staff can only cast it at level 1 because you have a first one. If you're just
No, I'm using myself.
Okay.
Cast heal.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just pulling up heal the spell.
Go for it.
I'm just pulling up the description. Alright. Yeah, so this is going to be 3d8 hit points, so let me roll that.
$19 points back to you, Moon Planner. Click the plus. There he is. Moon Planner, you're muted if you didn't know.
I don't know why I'm muting myself so often. Okay. Yes, Moon Planter is feeling much better. Am I no longer wounded, or do I keep that?
You're still wounded up until you are fully healed and wait 10 minutes, or you sleep it off.
Okay, so I got to keep that on.
Yep.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stand back to my hooves.
So, is the DM taking control of Grot?
I mean, Grot's unconscious right now, I think. Nope.
Oh.
They're just badly injured.
Yeah, I was gonna go. Should I go and heal them?
But the heal song?
You bought it out a little bit there.
Also, remember, we still need to
I said
heal to heal her. Do you have anything that just make
everyone's
her
turning into robots.
Yeah, you're not coming through clearly at all, Cher.
Wait, am I going through clearing?
Type
Type it in the chat. I'll see it.
Oh,
and
crap.
my ping just seems. Give it a second.
Am I botting out?
No, you're not.
No, you're good.
Fine.
Okay,
I
just making sure.
You're not good yet.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I suppose it's not for.
Got about 3 words of that. Anyways, feel free to type in the chat if you're saying things.
I'm just gonna go ahead and heal Grot.
Go for it. You're the cleric. Nobody else can heal anyway.
Cher has became Mr. Roboto.
Right there. Just go ahead and. There we go. Okay.
I don't know why it's.
So now she can walk out of here with us. Alright, so do we need like a litter or something to transport Shocker? Because I can use these 2 pieces of wood here and some rope and make like a
Oh, I should be good now.
Yeah, we could probably build a truss and tie it around Moon Planter, and I can just drag her. That's an actual survival thing we could do.
Yeah, what do we need to do
so
in order to get her?
I've got 50 feet of rope,
healed?
and we've got wood here and some torches and some other things we could use.
If I had access to natural remedies, I could do some healing, but unfortunately we're in a cave. Unless, of course, there are healing plants or lichen growing in this cave. Matter of fact, that's what I'll
Do
do.
I have
DM,
anything that
search for
barely
that.
heals her? DM, can I optionally like expend a healing spell at first level and choose to heal for 1 point of?
You can't choose to heal at 1 point of damage. You can do a lower level spell.
What can we? Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Much better.
All right, cool. If we take her out of here, can we just get her like barely healed up then?
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But
All right, so that might
reminder
give us
that-
the
my
introduction
bad.
for the blue guy.
yeah. But reminder, there is some crates back there that we could still scavenge stuff
Yes,
out of.
we get. You're very
I-
Jewish.
I think we
No.
searched through everything. The only things we found were potatoes and the gemstones that are used for jewelry.
Yeah. Plus, do we
Wow.
really want to keep digging when there could be more enemies and we're all barely fucking alive?
The crates are right there, though. You can't take that long to like search them.
Longer we
His
wait,
last
the
words.
more opportunity.
GM, did you see my roll?
I don't know. Did we?
Let me go check really quick. Sorry, I was grabbing a napkin.
All right. I rolled
Alright.
survival to see if I can find any natural healing remedies in the cave, any plants, lichen, anything like that that could be used to do some minimal healing.
There is none of that in this cave that you find.
Okay.
I was just gonna check the crates to see if there's like any evidence or anything, for this case. Like, or if you could take us closer to finding Bugback.
Not my adventure.
Crates
It's yours.
could hold. All right. I go and try to open the crate.
You
Did I
open
have
the
anything?
crates, looking into them, and find, box after box, what seems to be some kind of uncut green gem.
I open up all the boxes, right?
Yep, that's what you find in
Okay.
them. Similar to the cart that's right next to it.
Wait,
I
where's
found-
everyone?
They're right there.
Well, you guys are in a cave.
You
Mind that if you
guys-
don't have light going on, you're not going to be able to see.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
guys
there was a-
seriously like?
And remember, they did turn off the torches on the start of combat last time, so I mean, that's why those are off.
Wait,
Why
they
is
did?
my
Yeah,
foundry
remember
lagging?
that was like the whole like all the torches start going off down the way, and then you guys were like,
As soon
oh,
as
shit.
you, as soon as you saved her, that was a great idea, Cher.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also I'm the one who took down the main guy too. So you're welcome.
Okay.
While you
thank
were
you. I
contemplating
guess.
while you were contemplating
But at
Moon
the
Planter.
end,
help us.
Moon
but
Planter,
at the
I've made the trust with Shocker, and I want you to pull it.
Like I'm not gonna forget
Okay.
that. You debated
Dude.
whether to help us.
While they're arguing.
Okay, while they're
But
going back and
the-
forth, did we need to roll crafting to build the gurney, or is it just built?
That would be a crafting.
Okay.
Aw.
I'll roll crafting to assemble it. We'll use these 2 pieces of wood right here and make that happen.
We could just put her on your back.
True.
like
I'm gonna
we've done
drag her.
before.
All that matters is that I chose to save her. Right.
Angie was able to carry both Sharon's wives.
Well, the gurney is gonna make it easier to drag, so that way I'm not over encumbered and slowed down.
You've done a gurney of a job. I'm not sure if that's a saying, but you've done it.
Oh, by the way, in case y'all interested, there's like a you said uncut gem, green gem, in one of the crates.
Uncut gems.
Uncut
Yes.
gems.
Remember
it's-
though, this
If
isn't
y'all
a
interested.
dungeon. This is a business that we're trespassing in. So we're stealing if we take that.
Okay, you talking
We've
about
already
stealing?
We've
You already broke
already
so many
committed
crimes.
enough.
Why you care?
Exactly. Like there's no reason for us to steal from you guys
Alright, well,
did that when
these-
you first got in here.
These
so-
green gems are different from the
True.
blue ones. Do they hold any value or any properties
Crap.
beyond they look pretty?
Do you have any?
let me
lures
roll
that
my
would help you
appraisal.
out? Yeah.
I roll merchant lore
Go for it.
to figure that one out. That's what I should have done, but really interesting. Since I'm not going to steal, I'll just Yeah. Here we go.
I'm in the land of pandering.
Hmm.
Alright.
Is that blind or public?
That is definitely blind. You're information seeking.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Meanly, isn't this the same music as
These-
last time?
You are fairly sure per piece might be upward in the 50 to 100 gold piece range.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Hey, each those pieces is 50 to 100 gold piece. Each
Wait.
of those gems.
Each of
I'm
them?
not saying- each of them.
Wait, where
Are you?
In the crates.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
right
I'm right
here?
here. Right here.
Right in front of Cher?
Yes, I am a merchant. I've been doing
Okay,
this for
Cher's
a
gonna
lot of my
take
life.
4 of them.
I've seen so many of these things. I know it like the back of my
Wow,
palm.
I can't believe that Cher is like.
Wait,
How
Liam,
quickly
can
Cher
Cher
abandons her value!
Wait, hang on.
See,
That was-
now you want to
that's
steal
out of
them.
character. That was out of character. Cher's gonna sneak to steal some of them.
You don't need to like roll thievery. Nobody's like looking at you.
The only one that looking at you is me,
Oh, you're
and
letting
I don't
her-
really care.
No.
Like, no, I've seen so much shit,
Hang on.
but I'm not gonna steal.
Does
it, but-
anyone see if Cher's taking them?
Chewbacca could give me a perception roll against that.
Okay, I don't really care, but okay, I'll do it.
Alright, I'm revealing this so he knows his DC.
All right, perception, gotcha. All right, blind.
No, you're
Alright.
gonna know if you if you see it or not. Like,
Ah.
nope. You do not
Oh.
see Cher's swipes.
idiot. You're literally in front of me.
Oh,
Cher, you were the one that told me not to get the blue crystal.
Cher stashes 3 of the gems and
People.
tells everyone we need to not take stuff, no matter how valuable they are.
He wasn't
Out of-
interested anyway.
Out of character, I'll remind you that this is probably the only cave those gems come out of, so probably don't want to sell them in Dakalai because they'll know you stole them.
Hmm.
Just a heads up.
Nah.
Oh, wait, are these greenstones Aetherstone? Is that why they're so valuable?
These greenstones are most definitely not Aetherstone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an Aetherstone, right? Or it can be
Ace-
any color.
Aetherstone is
Hey,
like
the
that,
stones are like colorful, right?
you know that like you know those Pokemon colorful foil shiny kind of cards? They're like that. They're like
Mhm.
that weird like rainbowy sort of like you tilt it in the light and it changes color sort of thing.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Is there a specific thing these are called, or do I just put on the green rocks?
Yes.
You could call them green gems.
Okay.
GM, I'm going to come up to the dead body that's been erupted with magic missile, and I'm going to pat him down and search him thoroughly to figure out what made him so strong.
You start patting this person down, seeing what you could find. Unfortunately, if you remember your good friend over there, the trussed up one Shocker, had cast a fireball down here, so what's left of his body isn't really pat downable. However, you do find yourself a rapier in the ash.
Okay, I'll take that rapier. What else do we find?
That's what you find.
Just a single rapier.
Just a rapier.
All right. Tangent, is this a magical rapier?
Detect magic. Mainly, what do I?
You
What do I see?
cast detect magic. Let me just double check my notes here, just so I make sure I give you the right information for this specific thing. Aha, there he is. I'm just checking his hero lab here. You check to see if this is a magical weapon and find that it is not.
How on earth was he doing so much damage with a non-magical rapier?
Have
Yeah,
you
that was
ever
just in the
considered
genes.
you might just be getting outplayed? You need to get good, scrub.
Look, a outplayed, sure, he was higher level, but he was doing a stupid amount of damage, even without critting.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
No, thank you. All right, so I'm scrolling
I
up.
want to take our captive and get the hell out of here.
She's currently attached to Moonplanter's back, but if you want to drag her, that's fine. He'll give her to you.
No, I don't want to leave alone. I want everyone to go together.
Well,
Yeah, weren't you
we're
the
right
one
now
saying to stick
in-
together, Moonplanter?
I was, yeah. We are all here together. We're right here in a bundle.
Yeah.
Shabaka, what makes those stones so valuable?
Yeah. So what made those stones valuable?
Yeah,
Um,
Shabaka.
Yeah,
What
Shabaka.
makes those stones so valuable?
Memely, what made those stones so valuable?
I asked Shabaka, not Memely.
They're
That is
shiny fucking
recall-
stones, dude.
Isn't
Huh?
that a recall knowledge?
Yes, I guess I would recall knowledge.
Do you have a knowledge nature?
No,
I do.
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
You can certainly give me a nature roll because that's what would get you that answer. Otherwise, I'm gonna let you tell them why it's so valuable there, Shabaka.
Could I roll
Well,
knowledge
can-
nature?
From the land of.
You could certainly roll knowledge nature, Moon Planner, so long as Shabaka is holding one out for you to look at.
Hold it
Yeah,
up for a look.
Cher got them. I don't know that. I don't know that.
All right.
It's
Is it
not a
public or
character
private?
knowledge.
You're
Public-
gathering information.
let
so
me get them. Let me get them. See if there's any get them for you. All right. Let me get out the crate. I
Why you
checked the
guys
crate.
make me do this?
Moon Planner.
Yes.
You are fairly certain that these are valuable due to their rarity. I mean, you don't really see these kind of gems anywhere every single day. Plus, they're really shiny. I mean, they're gems. There's not much to it. It's like asking why is gold so valuable. It's because it's
Well,
No, I
gold
mean,
has
there
plenty
are-
of unique properties that can't be
Yeah,
utilized. Non-rust,
duplicated.
superconducting.
Mhm.
Are these valuable
And also
because
be
of blood
precious.
diamonds? Like you control the diamond trade and create false scarcity, or are these legit rare?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, sure. And I mean, like they're rare. I guess it's a nature roll. I mean, yeah, they're rare.
Okay,
Okay.
so they're actually rare. Okay.
Can I roll a mercantile roll? I mean, lore to see who I sell them to or something like that, or I get them from
Go for
that
it.
kind of thing. Okay. Gets me blind.
You guys, I have another source of healing if you want it.
You are fairly
All right,
certain
give
that
it to me.
I need it.
Alright. What you say?
Wait, yeah, you're lower.
you are fairly certain that you should not sell this to any sort of cat, especially in the desert.
Oh shit.
Is it-
Yeah.
Is it tied
okay.
to their? Is it tied to their religious stances? Like, would this be?
You can give me a knowledge religion if you like.
don't
Yeah, I get
have
the
that.
feeling this is like trying to
I'll
sell.
roll
Oh
the
my
knowledge
goodness.
religion. Okay. Give me just a moment to pull it up on my sheet.
Tell you what, I will
Alright.
roll to. I'll roll to assist tangent.
There we go. Should be public
Mhm.
roll. Wow, that is a terrible roll.
It might be good
blind.
enough.
You need to do blind.
Oh.
Thank
Can
you.
you do it blind?
Yes.
Oh.
If you click on it.
Well, that's good because my roll was really bad.
Oh my, that was either good or badder. Your religion check would get you that. Yes, these are the kinds of stones that like pretty much every cat in the desert puts into one of their little family necklaces that you see all of them wandering around with.
Do I have one?
Oh.
You do not, because you worship the Sun Queen.
Oh,
Your
okay.
hair.
The Sun
Mhm.
King.
So
actually.
Sun King.
would that mean would people in the desert would the cats in the desert think that we stole them from like other families or something? Perhaps
It'd be
a
like
man-
trying to. It'd be like trying to sell holy water to a Catholic priest.
Is this something that
Oh.
I would know about
right,
due to
right.
being a cat?
Well, with your religion roll, like, you know that those necklaces are part of the whole religion of Soft Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't pawn these gems at just anywhere.
Only to cats in the desert. Otherwise
You
you can
mean-
sell.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you can basically sell them off to any parlor shop or anything like that. It's fine.
If we do end up taking any, which I don't recommend, definitely keep them hidden until we get back to Bleakburn or some other town out of the desert.
Picture
Nah, it
sheet.
probably won't matter. Doesn't matter if the goods are stolen, as long as the merchant wants to buy it.
Picture.
Especially
share,
if you
looking left
operate
and
at
right.
a fucking discount.
Well,
I'm not gonna steal any. I was tempted, but I didn't.
just be discreet.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay,
let's
are we-
probably get
Let's
out of
get
the
going.
cave. So, yeah.
Well, there's more
Start the
cave
next
up
section.
here.
No,
I don't know
I
if
don't-
anybody. I don't know if anyone can
Mm.
see that, but up
I can
here
see it.
there's an open area we haven't explored yet. Tangent, please don't go up there by yourself. Thank you.
Wait, hang on.
Just sprints off.
And then a spy comes in and stabs her back.
Tangent, did you have any more healing?
I have a feather token for a holly bush, which sprouts good berries, actually.
What?
I have a feather token for holly bush.
No, I didn't mean for you to actually repeat it.
Oh.
Good berries, I think they heal 1 HP apiece, and there's
Oh, okay.
pluck off the bush.
Wait, if you have that, then you do have something for incremental healing, then.
I guess I do.
I think it's only a single use because it's a token.
It is a single use.
Yeah.
She
It's
only
like-
needs 1 HP to talk.
Mm.
That's what we'll give
Yeah.
to her when we why did my character roll? What?
Oh, I had your token collect when I rolled a d20. Don't worry about it.
All right. I mean, we can save it for now and just continue up the cave. We need to try to figure out where Buckback is. If we can't interrogate.
Is there any soil in this cave?
We need to get out of the cave first before we go looking for Buckback, who can one-shot someone who's what is it, 2 levels above us?
All right. Well, let's at least look up this way because I don't want to leave any potential leads. All right, Grot, bring Thunder Bitch. Let's be on our way.
Grot's just gonna be the person that's dragging around your quarry.
She's got enough strength. She can do it.
Alright, Grot.
My foundry is lagging something awful.
Same.
And I'm going to be doing that passive search thing that'll give us +1 to initiative. But I've also got not blind sight, but dark vision. I don't get blind sight till 9th level.
Wait, hang on. Don't leave Sarah. Okay.
Uh-oh, Share! Uh-oh, Share! Give me a reflex save, Share! Oh no!
Sarah's right here.
You're a jerk, Memely.
Yeah, move me, Memely. Thank you.
Why am I a
Oh,
jerk?
Wait till he
I'm
says,
lagging. Memely, can you move me?
No.
"Move yourself, Cher."
I'm
what the hell are you
lagging!
lazy for?
I'm lagging too, but I'm still able to move.
I can't
Yeah.
move. Memely, can you move me?
Sure, you gotta get your fat ass up and moving. Come on.
Come on,
Memely just
Share.
doesn't want to move me because he's fucking eating pizza, but...
It's true. It's very true. I care about this pizza more than moving your fat ass.
Also, I can't imagine having grease on your
Mr.
keyboard is a good
eats
idea.
multiple fucking pizzas.
There's
Share, give me a
nothing
reflex
for-
save.
Hey, there's a
Wow.
cart here. We could we
All
could
right.
have
No, Share, give me a reflex save.
we could have
Oh,
just used this cart
Does
to
she-
move Thunder Bitch.
DM's fucking fat.
Oh, no, let's see it. Share, give me a reflex save.
DM's
Oh.
fat, bro.
Come on, Share.
No.
Alright.
DM's fat.
I'm gonna roll
Do you
one
want to
for it.
voluntarily?
We
leave?
use this empty cart
Yeah, if
here
you're,
to
if you're not
move.
gonna roll, you're gonna voluntarily fail.
Wait,
Why am I
Memely.
giving you a
Oh.
reflex?
Memely.
Oh, you'll
Can't
figure it
we-
out.
Tangent.
we
Hang
use-
on.
Hold on,
Hang on.
tangent. Hold on. Hold on. I need this reflex save from Share.
Why?
Because I eat too many pizzas.
You're just being a bully.
Yeah.
I don't know where reflex is.
Front page.
Oh wait, it's right here.
You know what they say about DM bullies.
They wear big
There you
shoes.
go.
Yeah.
Share.
they wear big shoes.
In the darkness, as you are following the light of Shabaka's probably very shiny coin that he is holding up for everybody, you lightly
Is
trip
that what's
over.
making the light?
You slightly trip over your own hooves, but you might catch yourself. You hear something thud to the ground from the light of Shabaka's little coin that he has in the air. It is very clear that this is a shimmering green little rock.
Oh yeah, it was a dagger, by the way. Yeah. Just let you know.
Sure. What did I tell you about taking those stones? You have to be discreet.
Bullshit. Fuck me, please. Some fucking dummy.
If you're gonna take the stones, keep
He's a dummy.
your own teammates. We can't risk knowing you have them while we're here.
He's a dummy.
Love you, Share.
Yep.
Well,
you
look.
guys are pretty
can't
bad.
we use this? But god damn it, can't we use this empty cart to move Thunder Bitch?
Yes, can we make some perception checks before we trigger something?
Yeah, I was gonna say I need your perception checks if you're doing it.
All right.
The cart seems like it's
Good
going to
idea.
be more unwieldy for us to turn around these corners and stuff, though.
It
Where's
rotates
perception again?
front page.
Oh, yeah. Blind?
Yes, preferably. As you guys start percepting about, you'll notice that this seems to be probably the newest part of the mine that they've done. They seem to be kind of making more of a quarry in itself, going up the middle part that you guys just came down. That being said, it doesn't seem like they struck any gems in this area, and thusly, the cart is empty. Nothing else seems to really be jumping out at you, other than the fact that there are no torches placed in this part of the mine yet.
Can we
Yeah,
clearly
there's a
see
dead
that this
end.
area of the cave has fresh dig marks from picks?
Yes, that's what makes you determine that this is a newer part of the mine.
So this
Yeah,
is
we should be going down, I believe,
Let's
because
put
we
her
came
in this
up.
cart. We'll be able to go to move faster with it on wheels.
Grot,
You're lagging.
Hold on, I'm lagging.
Your
I mean,
body.
the gurney is good for now. I think if we go out the front door, even if we encounter the people who are responding, I think we have enough probable cause to warrant us coming in here. Just don't let me roll diplomacy. Somebody else do it.
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
Sharon and Shabaka both have pretty
Yeah.
high.
I can't move.
what
What
was
you
that?
Let me
can't do,
refresh.
we'll do. No,
Your
like One
internet's
Piece.
dying on you, by the way, Tangent. So if you're lagging, that's on your end.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, we could take the cart, but I think it's okay if we leave it here. The gurney we made is strong enough to carry Thunder Bitch out.
Yeah. I'm sure Grot probably says.
Yeah. As Grot
I'm
slides her
re-
body.
I'm re-
All right, share tangent. Yeah, I think Cher's right. We need to go back to the front of the cave and just get out.
yeah. Is Tangent buying for anybody else, or is that just me?
Yeah, we've already said your internet shit.
Yeah, it was Cher's turn. Now it's tangents.
Hear me?
Yeah, mine's has like micro stutters for some reason recently.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you move your character?
I'm still doing.
There she goes.
I got you. I'll move you along, Tangent.
Come on,
Okay.
Shabaka.
All right.
I'm using Chrome, but it's just taking a long.
Chrome
For
doesn't
time
have
to
an effect
reload.
on your internet connection. That's just your internet.
Yeah.
Thing down here. I think we explored this area, but Moonplanter didn't.
I don't think we explored the other area, the one that goes like the one that was up there, but it go down.
Roll initiative. I'm just kidding.
But
We don't need to again, we're super weak. We're down most of our heals. We need to just get out. I
Actually,
don't
but
know if we took this windy way, but I think we did. Keep
True.
going, Shabaka.
there
before
might
we
be
leave,
one more area.
these ashes right here, were they left behind or did they get blown away by a draft?
There's no draft in here.
All right, Moonplanter will.
Get out of the cave.
I will empty out a jar, say goodbye to some pickled eggs, and then I'll put his ashes in those jars. So that way we've got some evidence that somebody else was down here. They got burned by.
Yes. I can already
Well-
picture it with Memely. You dump a pile of ashes in front of the guard suite. They stare at it. Either you're arrested for murder or they think you're crazy.
Oh, my
Well, I'm not the
goodness.
one who can cast fireball. That's not my thing.
Can you stream the game, please?
What was that?
What?
Can you stream the game, please?
Oh, yeah. On Discord.
Thanks.
I shall. Let me make sure I'm getting the right one here. Yeah, that's the right.
Alright, keep going. Well,
So that way I can keep up with what's going
there's
on.
a torch up there.
Also, we are
Yeah.
live streaming the game right now to the channel too, VCS.
Yeah, what
Okay.
the
Oh.
fuck is up, everybody?
Wait, can't Cher just grab a torch off the wall?
I mean, I could just use my illuminate or corn glow,
Oh.
but I
Not
don't
if I
know
only
how
have
to
it.
actually activate that in Foundry because it's third party.
Well, no, like I can just click yeah.
It's finally
and
loaded.
add you as a light source. That's all I have to do.
Mm.
Okay, do it.
Okay,
well,
so I'm
I
able to
would, but you guys
see-
are like out, so.
There we go.
Are
I
we
can finally
out?
move.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're at the exit.
Yes.
Wait, where did you guys go?
You guys had actually locked this exit and did the key in a very fancy way.
Moonplanter will take out the key and he will rotate it 3 times to the right, once to the left.
3 times to the right and once to the left as you do in the key. The door begins to open. Well, I mean, you have to push it open, but regardless, it opens. You find somebody seemingly inspecting the door.
Shit.
Oh god, that.
Oi, what's all this about then?
Swift, would you please describe your character to the gang?
Alright, so there's a blue Pegasus with a stark blue coat and a naval tricorn, which has 2 feathers sticking out of it. He's got a puffy white undershirt and a rapier strapped to his side.
Awesome. And this is whomst you see investigating the door as Swift. You see the door open, which shouldn't be right.
What exactly is going on here?
Are you?
Thought I'd find some more trouble. No,
Are we
I
under
was-
arrest?
Yeah.
I'm coming to investigate. I just caught your friend skipping around town. Had to tackle him down. Take the strapped one away to jail. They told me there was some commotion at the mines, so I came to see what was up.
Mr. Blue Pony, are we being detained?
No, I came to see what was
then
going
are we
on.
free to leave?
Well, what were you doing in here?
Are we free to leave?
Why
Share,
you
we're not
questioning us?
sovereign citizens. Shut up. Sir, we were not walking through this cave. We are traveling.
Well, I was told that there was a possibility that there was something going on here with the alarms being set off. I came to see if there was anything left over, if there's anyone else sneaking around here.
Who do you represent?
No.
No?
No.
But you're supposed to be in this
everything
cave?
was-
I don't think
yeah,
what you came through Moon Planner.
Who do you represent?
I represent the Bannermanes.
Bannermare?
What's
that
the
like
Bannermanes?
Is that a fraternal order I've never heard of?
Is that a knockoff?
Bannermanes.
He's just a knockoff. We don't listen to him. Let's go.
The Bannermanes. I represent the Bannermanes.
Oh,
Where's your badge?
Yeah.
Um,
so good.
Here, and he would lift the coat to show the inside of it. He has a badge which has a sextant as the symbol on it. Whitewater
That-
chapter.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Cher's
what a
gonna Look
coincidence!
at it
We
real
are
close.
also Bannermanes, and we're here investigating some goings on actually. And Moonplanter, do you want to tell him about the key and how it's related to?
but in a moment. As a Bannermane, you must, of course, know the Bannermane ritual of greeting.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So tell us, Bannermare, how do you greet other Banner?
He pulls out his rapier, holds it to the sky. For honor, for glory.
Oh, my food's here. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, this guy is definitely a Bannermare because the Bannermanes is very different. All right, here, let me show you how
Yeah.
we do it in the regular order. Moonplanter will bring a hoof up to his chest, and he'll say, "For timeless glory."
Ah, that variation. You must be from the Bleakburn chapter.
Is that canon?
I don't know, is it?
GM, no, this is your world. It's our story, but it's your world. Is that canon?
I didn't see anybody roll a society check.
Okay. I'll roll a society check. I'm going to
I'll roll.
Yeah, it's canon.
Okay. Nice.
Ah,
Well,
so you're
this,
Bannermares too. I guess I was a little bit of a misunderstanding. I was just around town. I just got off the boat and I heard there's a commotion. I just came to see what was going on.
No, we're actually the Bannermanes, specifically out of Bleakburn, as you deduced. This is actually quite an honor. I've never had a chance to meet someone of the Fraternal Order of the Bannermanes before. I didn't know they were taking male colleagues. That must have changed recently.
Who says he's male or she's male or they're male?
You can
It's
tell
hard to
by
say
the
no to me. It's hard to say no to me.
You can tell by the physical descriptors of his face and by the tone of his voice. This is clearly a male.
That's not how gender works.
And also by his jaw.
He has a
Yeah.
very sculpted jaw.
Nice.
He's very he's a good physique. He's it's though the coat is covering it, he's got like a slenderness to him.
Yeah, Sharon, this is 100% an alpha stallion.
There would disagree.
Well,
He's baby blue with red hair. He screams middle school kid.
Well, look who doesn't have a hat.
Alright.
all right.
I
Well,
think-
So what is
Anyone
the
else Is anyone else's character sheet broken?
no.
Other than from last time, no.
No, like it says owned items and it doesn't have all the tabs.
Hmm.
Try refreshing. That might help.
Alright.
Mhm.
So
the
Blue-
stallion puts his rapier away. Relaxing a little. He's like letting his guard down a little bit. So you said you were here investigating?
Yes, there's a missing pony case that we're trying to follow up on. There's a hippogriff by the name of Buckback, and he has gone missing under extenuating circumstances, and our investigation led us to these caves. We had to get creative to make our way inside.
I see. Well, might have to. I'm sure once you get into town, they'll be seeing you, so we might have to just get that explained.
Mhm.
Well, I see the guards aren't with you.
No, I told them I'd come take care of it.
Oh, very well. Well, then what do you intend to do? Because we need to go back to the Bannermanes headquarters.
I will come with y'all, and if anyone is questioning their business, we'll let them know it was part of an investigation.
Yeah, let's let the cop drag nearly dead body.
Speaking of bodies, I will note that Grot does follow up behind what seems to be, yeah.
Do you mind telling me what that's about?
We were
With that,
attacked.
Wait, no,
attacked-
let me.
Okay.
She tripped and fell.
Yeah, she tripped and fell, and one of her lightning spells went off multiple times before everything exploded.
Sir Grot says, yeah, and blinks the big glowing red eyes.
I also like to think that Grot is no longer pulling the body; she's just rolling it over.
Rolling.
Well,
You gotta make a roll for that.
Where's
Did I?
the bluff? I forget where bluff is.
I
Deception.
think it's yeah.
Oh yeah, it's deception now.
Well, Blue Pegasus with the rapier. What is your name?
The name's Swift Sail.
Swift Sail. I am Moonplanter. We need to.
Planter.
Yes, we need to get this Sphinx back to headquarters so that we can resuscitate her and begin questioning.
Very well. Are you taking her back to
The High Rollers.
the High Rollers? Very well. I will go ahead and come with you, and in case anyone stops you along the way, you might want to. Well, yeah, we'll take the body with us, and I'll explain along the way if anyone comes to stop us.
All right.
Or I guess you'll be explaining.
I volunteer the cop to carry the dead body if we have to have a pig with us.
No, I'll take it. Thank you, Grod. You did a good job. And
Hey, wait, the game is paused. How are you able to move?
Game isn't paused.
We're unpaused now.
It is too paused.
Refresh.
Moonplanter will take a blanket out of his pack and wrap it around the body. hook the gurney up to himself, and we'll carry her the rest of the way back into town.
That doesn't look any more suspicious
And-
either.
And this
That
is
is
where you
gotta
see
be.
Grot scamper off somewhere.
Grot, where are you going?
Yeah. And she's just gone.
How rude.
I know.
She's going to end up eating something.
Okay, well, Cher seems to be staring off into the void of nothingness.
I don't know. It looks a bit gray.
To the
seems
high
to
rollers,
be-
right? To the high rollers?
Yeah,
To the high
to
rollers.
the high rollers. Don't know how we can though, because there's nothing here.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the outside of the map. Stupid. Of course, there's not gonna
The world is broken, God.
be. Shut up.
God, I have a
Yeah, where are
question.
we?
Did you hear your rock? She shared her head a little too hard on the fucking cable earlier.
It does still say game paused for me.
It's paused now.
It's legit
Pause now
paused.
because
Oh, alright.
fucking the one that's being stupid. Alright, I'm gonna take you guys back to Dakalai. Yes?
God left the world unfinished.
Alright. So you guys are headed from the mines here, all the way up to the high rollers, yes?
Yep.
Correct.
And we will be dragging this dead body through his place of business into a room.
She's
On the
not dead.
On the way out of this little mining area, I will note that after what seems to be a fair distance of singular hoof prints that got up to the draw gate, suddenly looks as if somebody was dragging their hoofs or have been dragged out all the way out. There are no guards in the area, and you don't seem to see your zebra friend anywhere.
Oh.
Nothing of importance was lost.
I mean, we will need to follow up with that eventually. Just not right now.
Swift did
That's
mention in
QT
that
Shares Pros.
introduction, he said something about I took your striped friend to the barracks or to jail or whatever.
Well, that's future Shabak's problem.
That's
Let's move.
Future's problem. All right.
Yeah.
That's the only,
Not your friend.
that's the only like out of place thing in that, and I just wanted to point that out. Going
that's
to the
good.
high rollers, you guys enter the double gates all the way down into the main part of the main floor. Where are you going? Like in there. Where you
We'll
guys-
drag it up to a private room.
We should probably notify our main stitch so that way he
Soundproof.
can do his his soundproofing spell, and then we can resuscitate her and begin the interrogation.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
think it would make good casino ambience to hear the torturings of someone. It's just, I mean, it is a casino. That is what happens anyways.
well, this place
Sure,
isn't a
you-
casino; it's more of a resort. Realistically.
Yeah, but I mean that is true. You know, you do got that one guy who's 30,000 in the hole, and he's got 20,000 left, and he's like, if I can just get that one good roll, I'll win it all back, and my wife won't leave me. And he
That's what
loses.
it's all
it
about, baby.
And then he loses
Dakalai
it
is
all.
great for me. I already
Or die
refreshed.
trying.
It should be
there it
loading.
goes.
Yeah, it should be loading in the new one here. I just brought you back to the first floor here. Actually, I could just copy your tokens in a second, I think. Not go. Sorry, I'm trying to activate the right scene here.
Well,
Yes.
we're back in Astalon.
Yep.
Now we're loading into the high rollers.
There we go. I got
Just waiting for it to load. It's
Yep.
taking a while.
Do we remember the name of our main stitch here?
Taboo.
Yeah.
It's taboo.
I thought that was the friend.
No, that's jackpot.
Yeah, Jackpot was the tranny, and then Taboo's
the
the boss.
transvestite from Transylvania.
Jeez, I can't wonder. I have no idea why progressive servers kicked you out, Nimoy.
Because of all that gore porn he's a part of.
He does get a lot of that now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Namely, it says you do not own a token with any vision in the scene. Is that right?
I shall re-add tangent onto this map.
Okay, now I
Huzzah!
have something.
Alright, everybody loaded in?
It's dark.
No.
No.
It's like
I'm trying to refresh
exceptionally
and
dark.
it's just not
Oh.
loading.
All right,
100%.
I
I mean,
I'm getting icons showing badly injured, but the map itself is grayed out.
Yeah,
this
like
side
I
no-
don't see the map. Just the
I
lights.
see the icon in the top left-hand corner.
I
This
shall,
side
I
more
see.
broken than
I
usually
see the
is.
door. I see the doors.
I shall
Yep,
just
the doors
turn,
are there.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
The doors is the only thing that exists in
No,
this plane.
no, that's worse.
What? No, that
Huh?
fixes like 90% of the things is turning it off and back on.
No,
Refreshing.
he brightened it to where it's like a nuclear white and black now.
Yeah, just turn off Foundry. Turn it back on.
It's not me.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Memely.
Huh? I mean, like, it's working on my end. Reload it.
I've refreshed a few times. It's not loading in.
Let me replace shares token in case it was doing something dumb there. Share.
Try on
Alright,
a
here we
different.
go.
Like it's not even loading the GUI.
Bonk.
Okay, let's see if that fixes it. No, let me try on Firefox.
Love your computer share.
Okay, I'm loaded in. I can see everything.
I mean, if Memely doesn't mind just moving my fucking character,
Hey, I
and
can
he has
see
to put
things
down
now.
his pizza.
I can see things now.
All right.
I don't see Shocker on the map.
I don't need my rolls.
Well, I mean, like,
probably.
I'm not gonna
Shocker.
move like every single token. Sorry, like everything. Just
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
assume
it's
they're gonna go
working
the
on non-Chrome. Let me just close the browser completely.
See, Chrome ain't
There we
that
go.
great.
Nope,
How big?
Chrome is back. I'm just trying to close the tab.
Am I going the right way?
Oh wait, no, it still loads me into nothingness.
No, he's still in here.
All right.
Oh,
Swift Sail. What about you? Are you able to see the map?
No, I'm loading back in.
Okay.
yeah. I'm stuck with the gray screen of death again.
Yep. It's because you're on the next floor up.
Yeah, I probably should have waited.
I go back to the I don't know what we call this area. The pool area? I don't know.
The pool area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, nope, on Firefox too. It's just the info in the top left-hand corner and then the gradient background.
Tis where you see the main Stitch still in his soak.
Oh, it loaded when you changed
Alright, I'm
the
in.
map.
Ah.
I'm in.
Yep. It was Foundry then.
He seems to be fast asleep.
I'll wait for the rest of them come.
I mean, it's still gray, but I can see the UI now, so.
I can't see anything, but that's okay.
The baths
We'll get
were
there.
upstairs, correct?
Yep. Well,
Alright.
the what?
The baths.
No, they're on the floor 1. Where Shabaka is. Yep.
This way,
Follow
Swift.
me.
And I've got the body still dragging behind me.
Give me a second here, BCS.
Shh, he's asleep.
We'll wake him up.
I can see now.
And he's like purring. He's kind of purring, like snoring, because you know he's a cat.
Here, say that.
I can see the black and white, and I can see the lines people are drawn.
Wait, where's the door?
The door's going to be up here.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Wait, Cher has a marker and she's gonna draw on him. No one wake him up.
Wait.
Where'd you get a marker from?
Don't you fucking worry about it. I don't tell you everything about my life.
Alright.
Wait, do markers even exist?
Yeah, I was gonna
She's
say.
gonna draw a little, one of those eyeglasses around one of his eyes.
It's an ink pen.
You take out an imaginary marker and start.
It's a real marker.
You have chalk.
You might mix some charcoal with
I
some
do have
urine.
charcoal.
Yeah, get some charcoal and some urine and some dye, and you can use that to paint with.
Listen,
That's a
not
great
gonna
idea.
be a water
Why
sport
urine
show
instead of water?
Yeah.
But
It's
she will rub
got
the
a mar-
charcoal over his face.
It's got ammonia in it that's used as a bonding agent.
Like, can you
And
move
please-
me to
he's
floor
not-
1?
You are you trying to do this without waking him up?
Yes.
Thievery check for you.
Can you
my
move me
thievery
to
is
floor
actually
1,
pretty
Melee?
good.
What was that?
Can you move me to floor 1?
Yeah, you're on floor 1.
I am? Oh.
I got you in the pool room and everything.
Like
I'll
you're
refresh.
here with us.
Share. Describe to me how you're trying to apply this again.
And smudge. How is he laying in the pool?
He's kind of laying with like his head back on what seems to be a pillow on the edge of the edge of the pool there. He's kind of just like lounging back and he's looking up.
Okay, so Cher's just gonna bend down and smudge it across his face.
You start bending down to smudge it across his face, and as you do, oh, you rub it right under his nose in the most weird way possible until he seems to twitch and achoo! And now you are also covered in black charcoal.
And
It's not
snot.
charcoal works.
Big gooey snot.
He also blinks up to you.
Or
Yeah.
malleable. Well, it's malleable.
Ha!
Guards?
We're here.
We are the guards.
Yeah, we are.
The guards are
we're
dead.
Bannermanes.
Cher was simply trying to wake you because it's a matter of importance.
Ah, so she needed charcoal to do so.
It's in our
Yes.
culture.
Yeah, it's part of my culture. You just wouldn't
give-
understand.
Give me a deception check.
Mhm. I.
Someone's trying to call me on my bullshit, it seems. Alright, deception. Let's go.
I assist. So deception. Roll?
Can I roll not to assist?
What do you mean by that? No.
I mean, Tangent,
doesn't
you can rat them
exist.
out, but we've
Wait.
seen previously
my
how
bad.
it works, though.
Can I count that?
He looks between like you, Shareth, your charcoal, and then toward the other Persian, who seems to be agreeing. And he goes, ugh, Westerners, and he shakes his head. Goody
I know they're
two-shoes,
the worst.
all of you.
Hey,
And he kind of dips down. He shakes his head into the water a little bit just to clear his feather, or sorry, not feathers. Fur.
Face.
Face.
Face?
Yeah. Shakes his face under the water, gets some of it off, and brings it back up. Okay, what has interrupted my nap? You guys wanted the warrant, and who are you? And he points toward you, Blue.
He's a
Hoy,
member of the Bannermanes.
the name's Swift Sail, hailing from Whitewater.
Whitewater. It is a far way away. And he kind of looks towards Cher, but I am not recalling a Bannermanes chapter there.
Tangent, why are you taking a bath with our boss?
No, let her be, let her be.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's sexual harassment, sir.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know
They do, in
intentions.
fact, have a headquarters in Whitewater. And then he shows the badge.
And he kind of swims over just to like take a look at it. Kind of nods up and down. Well, if they are opening up a Bannermanes chapter in Whitewater, how progressive of them, and good on you. And he smiles.
It's newer. It was it's more naval based, but it's newer. Yes.
I do notice the cap. Yes. How did you get in? Here.
I just came off of a boat. I was just stopping around in town, and I heard a bit of commotion and saw a mob chasing after a zebra, and I saw that he was a bit of trouble, so I leapt in, tackled him down, and let the guards take him away. And they told me there was some commotion coming. Well, the commotion had come from a bunch of alarms at the mines. That's where I met up with this group.
Ah, yes. Well, and he kind of like falls back a little bit. Forgive my language, but what is it with ponies? All the time, the ponies and the crime. He lounges back.
Chewbacca nods in agreement.
The crime.
Well,
Thieves.
boss, sorry to cut your bath and your nap short, but we need you to give us some privacy because we have an urgent matter to discuss.
You're telling me that I need to give you privacy, he says, looking down at his form in the water. Yes, yes, I will make sure, he says as he's kind of closing doors, that we are undisturbed, yes? Close, close, close window,
All the windows are open.
close window. He closes all the stuff. And he kind of stands back over here, and then that's where you see him kind of shake just a little bit, and he starts casting a spell with many numbers that once again stick to
Is
all the
Grot
walls.
present with Shocker?
No, she ran off.
Yeah, she ran off.
She did?
Moon Planner has Shocker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she's here in this square.
okay.
Do we know what kind of what class? I mean, not class. School, a spell. This mute spell is.
We
No,
rolled
this is an
for-
old spell. We did this a while ago, but I forgot what it was.
We weren't able to determine what spell it was, but we were able to figure out its class and that it essentially blocks out noise. It soundproofs the room.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Around
That's
the
good
room,
enough.
the symbols go, sticking there. He looks toward Cher, and kind of like blinks as he's looks. Sorry, from Cher to Moon Planner, and then he kind of notices the no, and he kind of nods. Yes, never a dull day. Yes. Okay. What is the story?
Moonplanter grabs the blanket and pulls it off, showing the unconscious body. We were attacked in the southern caves. We managed to find a key at the Revenge of the Rock that was hidden underneath a hat, very blatantly, I might add, like it was supposed to be found. And he pulls out the key and shows it to him. We went to the northern caves first, found nothing out of the ordinary, but that's where we discovered that the key was to the other mine. When we arrived, we had to negotiate our way into the mines. We ended up tripping some alarms, made our way inside, locked ourselves in essentially. While we were there, we were ambushed by this one. He points down to Shocker, who was pretending to be hurt and trapped down inside the rocks, and another one who carried this sword, and he pulls out the rapier. Unfortunately, his body was completely and utterly destroyed, so I have nothing else to show for him except for this jar of ashes. And he puts that on the floor.
Wait, where is it? Is it by the pool?
It's going to be like right here on the boards by the pool, not in the water.
Okay. Cher's really tempted to knock it over.
It's like the chocolate milk meme.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
knock it over.
Don't do it, Cher.
Cher knocks it over.
Oh,
Do you
no.
really?
Yes.
Can I reflex save to catch that?
Yes.
I'll do it too,
Uh,
because I'm right there next to it as well.
go for it.
I guess that could have been public. Oh well.
Make it public. I want to see what I'm up against.
Alright, that's what you're up against. If it's
Okay, what do I do? Do I do athletics or?
if you're trying to, yeah, are you trying to do it
Maybe
sneakily?
Not really.
Then I would say probably athletics, yeah, because you're trying to do it fast.
I bet Cher's really
You
good.
know what? I will do it secretly.
Well, I mean, you're gonna know if you pass or fail.
Okay. Yeah.
I obviously standing
I'll
there.
do stealth.
Uh,
Why? I chose stealth because I had a higher
Hold on.
athletics. Wait, I'm gonna use my hero point for this.
Oh, God.
really?
Wait,
Okay.
do I roll somewhere too?
I saw. No, I got your roll there. It's right there.
Okay.
She's using her hero point. Give me a D4. Oh God.
Wow.
Critical
Okay,
success.
Do we roll perception then to see if we can have a chance to spot it?
Well,
Got it?
I was
No.
I was meaning like she's trying to knock it over stealthily, and then you guys just kind of like noticed it, hence reflex save, and that was kind of your DC. That wasn't a notice it kind of thing. I was just comparing that against your guys' reflex.
Wait,
save.
so does my stealth automatically get detected?
Well, it wasn't like you guys were just trying to get there first, pretty much is what you were trying to do.
All right, so we don't see her knock it over, but we managed to catch it, correct?
What? No.
What? No.
It goes in.
Yeah, you caught it too late, effectively, and there goes the jar. Oh God.
Also, I would point out, Cher did it stealthily. It looks like Moonplanter probably was the one who pushed it in. I mean, he's the one that's probably next to the floor, scrambling at it. So it looks like he put it in.
Yeah,
Cher tapped it.
Butter hooves Moonplanter. He's well known to do that.
Yeah, Cher's it's gonna spill, and Cher's gonna look down at you and just go, "Who else but Moonplanter?"
Moonplanter reaches out with his wing and pulls it back up. You're like, whew, good thing I had that mason jar sealed down tight. That would have made a mess.
No. Wait, what'd you seal it with?
With a lid, because it's a mason jar.
The spell of sealing.
It just fucking fell over into a pool.
Do you
of
not know what a
water.
mason jar is?
I don't know, man.
Okay, he doesn't know what a mason jar is. It's a glass jar with a metal lid and a rubber lining. The rubber lining seals the glass off, so that way you can seal it and use it for preserves.
Yes, I've had cake in a jar.
Okay. I poured out pickled eggs, so I was using a mason jar to keep it fresh. Anyway, scramble to get the jar back up, let the water drip down, and okay. Thankfully, that didn't make a mess. I need to be more careful. But anyway,
Aye.
we managed to defeat them in battle. She's barely alive, and we brought her back for interrogation.
Oh, quite a crew you are, he says, somewhat like just watching the whole thing go down with the jar and just, taking it in. Pony's
Is there
doing
like
pony things, he guesses.
what, like are there any like potted plants or anything?
They can knock over.
Potted plants?
In
Yeah.
here, no. This is
Yeah.
just a pool room. There are like little candles that are set up. You can kind of see them on their own little tables there.
Yeah.
But past there, it's not too glamorous. The kind of looks toward the body.
Oh, hang on.
So you are ambushed by them and managed to bring them here. And what are we to do with them?
Resuscitate her and interrogate her for information regarding why they attacked us and where Buckback is currently.
Oh, Buckback. It is the horrors comes back to this guy, does it not? Well, if you must, but I will not be part of your interrogation.
Okay.
Well, that's fair, but can you at least use your spell of sound barrier to at least make sure that nobody can hear outside the room?
Oh yes, most definitely. It is going right
Okay.
now as we speak.
That's good.
All right. When is this water due to be cleaned?
And he looks down at the pool water. It was just, he thinks, 1 or 2 days ago. Probably a fair week or so. I do not know when they come down exactly to clean these. But they do it.
Moonplanter will take his blanket and fold it up into a nice rectangle, and then he's going to dip that down into the water. And he's like, yeah, that'll work. Okay, we can interrogate her here.
And he kind of backs up. Mind if you get too rough, do not make me stop you. He gives a warning eye.
Understood.
Aye.
Right. Well, we need her resuscitated. Tangent, are you able to do that?
Do you have some soil?
Oh, that's what you needed the plants for. Yeah, good idea.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna meditate to refill
Wait,
my focus
Actually,
gauge
I
back up.
can use the feather token anywhere, so we can just put it here. It'll die in like 4 days.
All right. And what are you working on, Shabaka?
Oh, I'm gonna refill my focus spell bar back up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna meditate. For
All right,
20
so
minutes.
I'm going to use my my holly bush feather token,
If you guys are
and
willing.
it says, yeah, and this When this feather is activated, it immediately transforms into a living holly bush. This bush has 2d4 bright red berries. When you pick and eat a berry as an interact action, you recover 1 hit point.
What was that last bit?
You recover 1 hit point if you berry. So that's 2d4. So it's 4 berries.
They're cutting out there. Tangent.
All right, 4 berries, she says.
Okay.
4 berries and 4 HP.
All right, we just need the 1. How long will those berries stay fresh?
For several days.
How long?
For several days.
Several days.
It's
Several
not,
days.
when it's not placed in soil, it'll.
Okay, you're breaking up so bad we can't make out any of that. But okay, so 4 berries for 4 days. We just need the 1 to bring her back. She is unconscious, so we have to probably push it down her throat into her esophagus so she doesn't choke on it. So Moonplanter will hold out his wing to accept 1 of the berries.
One of the berries goes over to you, I presume.
All right. Moonplanter will step down into the water, and he's going to turn this way, so he's just kind of waiting in it. And he's going to carefully open up her mouth and push it down into the back of her throat until she swallows.
And she regains 1 hit point.
And Moonplanter waits for her to wake up.
She keeps her eyes closed and doesn't really move. So she is breathing a lot smoother.
Aye, lass, wake up.
And she keeps her eyes closed, and then she kind of rolls over to the side and acting as if she's sleeping still with her manacles up. Oh, is it early already?
Oh, okay. I see we want to start this really early. That's fine. Moonplanter takes the blanket that's soaking wet. He drapes that over her face, and he pulls her over the water until her head is hanging off the edge right here. And then he dips the blanket down and picks her head back up.
You dip it down and pull it right back up. And, this is waterboarding, right?
Oh, yeah. This is
okay.
That's an interesting way to do the waterboarding, but it works.
Okay. Well, I'm just like not familiar with what torture methods are all supposed to do.
Well, you're not familiar with war crimes?
Not quite.
I'm not saying I've ever done this in real life before, ever, but I heard this is how it goes.
It works with just basic drowning, but if you wanted to actually waterboard them, you would have the towel over their face and then pour the water onto them. Because now you're not simulating drowning, you're just drowning them.
No, it's still simulating because the blanket is getting soaked and she's just like dipped down and immediately back up. The water is still pouring through the towel. This works.
And you do that act, and
I hope that conversation was in character too. By the way, I want her to hear us debating the best method to torture her.
She comes up obviously sputtering the entire time, kind of choking herself, though not really shouting for like you to stop or anything like that, just coughing.
Yep. And we let her cough for a little bit, and then Moonplanter slowly lowers her head back into the water to let the towel soak, and then picks it back up. And she's also at a downward angle as well. Mm-hmm. So the water's going to be pulling at the back of her throat and not down into her lungs.
And you do so, and I mean she's squirming, and quite frankly, from the back, Main Stitch kind of like briefly looks away. In I guess the most direct sense, if you ever played The Sims, this would be like the minus friend sort of look that he's given you. He doesn't seem to really much approve of this.
I fucking left for a few minutes. My parents thought I was dead. They came in with like fucking they knocked down my door. Speaking of police, my signal lost, so they called me like 26 times. But
oh god,
I leave for just a couple of minutes to think I was getting robbed. And You're already torturing her. Do we?
Yeah, you got right to work.
All right,
Are
so
you gonna put this
this
one
only
snake off too?
this only lasts for about 30 seconds. You know, just a couple of times to make sure she's awake to help her get alert, and then Moonplanter lifts her back up, lets her catch her breath, and the water run down and out of her nose.
Yep, and she takes a moment to do so, kind of breathing before giving a slight smile. Ooh, quite the spot you caught here. And she's like breathing like hard and heavy. Definitely having a little bit of a rough go of it.
At last, we just want some answers.
Oh well, don't tell me when the exam is. It's today, is it? And she blinks up. She like flutters her eyes and looks up at you.
Well, welcome back to the land of the living. Shocker is your name, right?
Oh yes, and if you get a little bit more wet, I'd really appreciate that.
Well, we're trying to figure out what you and your boyfriend were doing down inside those caves and why you tried to lethally attack us.
A cackle rings around your space. My boyfriend! Laughable. Think I'd come with that.
You certainly were pretty upset when I killed him, and then kept killing him and making his corpse dance.
And she kind of gives you a bit of a scowl at that. Oh, you know, us actors. You seem to be a good one.
Well, unfortunately, he's not going to be here to answer any questions, and then Moonplanter will reach over to the glass mason jar and tap it on the floor twice. Kink, kink. I'm afraid there's not much left of it.
No. She kind of like looks at it and kind of leans in closer. Just enough for a cleric, I'd say. Smile.
Before we continue out of character, we did search her body, right? We took everything of value off of her before we tied her up.
No.
Yes,
Swift,
we did do
Swift,
that,
would
didn't
you,
we?
Swift, would you kindly empty her pockets while I continue working here? And
Is she even
Alright,
wearing
let's-
pants? I don't see her avatar, by the
Let's
way.
see what you got, Les.
Yeah, we're doing a power of the imagination because moving a single character onto a single map is just too much work.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Sorry. Well, I was gonna put it on there. Hang on, I got you. Just gotta go to my other map. All right, which one did I use for this one? Bonk. You guys are on floor 1. All right.
Still badly injured.
Oh, there she is. For a second there, I thought Moonplanter went crazy there.
All
right,
right.
so
Well, the
she
main
is-
is just watching us torture. This makes him complicit. I just want to point that out.
As you start going to remove the things that you didn't take off of her before, she kind of just like shimmies them off, and that's what you see her like lips kind of tighten around something a little bit, and she kind of like lets you take the things that were on her. You get yourself a dagger and the couple things that she had with her.
Wait, her
I'll
lips
put 'em-
tighten around what?
Something in her mouth?
It seems so.
I like to.
Okay,
Can I-
Cher's gonna force her. Well, she doesn't have hands, but you know how you like squeeze someone's cheeks to make
What-
their mouth open and stuff?
Actually,
Wait, can I am I able to like look while I'm like meditating? Am I doing that?
I'd say we had enough time for you to meditate before we resuscitated her.
Okay, good. All right. In that case, I tell Sharon, before you do that, you might want to consider that it could be a trap of some kind. You don't know what these people will do to their bodies.
That's why I have allies. Hopefully, she's not trying to clock out on us early.
Moonplanter, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do something to fix that.
I like
real
throw
quick.
perception.
She holds up her hoofs, and you see her briefly flash what looks to be a black and white pill just between her teeth for a moment. I would slow your rolls if you wish to get answers from me.
Okay, you know
Or,
what?
or what? You'll kill yourself?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hang on, I got
death does not scare me, young one.
I got a solution here. Moonplanter is going to pull her head underwater, As he does so, he's going to take the claws on his wings and he's going to bring them up under the mandibles of her jaw. There's a nice little sharp nerve right there behind the jugular that if you dig a sharp object into, like a claw, it will actually seize the jaw muscles up to where they get tense, but they don't clench down. And so he's going to do that while she's underwater and then pull the pill away from her.
We
I'm
do
gonna.
that before she swallows a pill.
I am going to need. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna need your initiative to go against hers, and whoever gets first pretty much gets their action.
I think we need a pause on that real quick.
Yeah, can we-
That's a long. That's a lot of motions to try to beat swallowing.
It's an athletics check, and no, it's not a lot of motions. It's one.
You're trying to bring her head back
No, it's
underwater
bring
and
it.
then,
Yeah.
and
Grab-
then dig a
grab-
claw into her.
Into the water. My claws go into her neck.
She could swallow the immediate point you start.
The
Trying
moment
to
you start
talk
an
her
attack
down.
action, I'm gonna have you guys both roll initiative. It
Yeah,
only takes an
Oh
action
my
to swallow.
goodness.
All right. Okay. What's your idea?
Well, first, let's weigh our options. Does anyone have something that could? Wait. Okay, it's
Let me see.
poison. Tangent. Where the fuck is? Did she leave?
I'm right here.
Your token's gone.
No, it's
No.
not.
Your token's
not.
I don't see you. I see
Well,
Tangent.
It's right
I
here.
see everyone except for.
I see
It's so weird.
everyone,
Right
including.
here.
This is so distinct.
Fucking Tangent's just like, I'm here, guys. I'm part of the party. Come on, no.
Tangent. Oh wait, do you have anything to cure poison?
Yes.
Hold on,
ma'am.
I'm looking it up.
Wait, she already poisoned?
No, but if we let her swallow it, and let's say we try to slash her throat before she can swallow it, but she ends up swallowing it, can we cure her of her poison?
I don't have
I
neutralized.
like to summon. My bad.
I
Don't
don't have
summon anything.
neutralized poison prepared.
But you have it. But I guess you have access to like everything technically, or something in your repertoire. You just have to prepare it or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to use Unseen Servant. Maybe grab it out. I don't know. Air her mouth.
That's a little out of
Because she's
the...
gonna
Alright,
notice
lads.
you're gonna cast.
Yeah, true.
We don't need to
That's true.
resort to. We don't need to be resorting to that. We can just have a nice talk, can't we? I wasn't in the cave, but maybe you can help catch me up a little bit. You do that for me?
You asking her this?
Yeah, I'm asking her that.
Give me a diplomacy check.
We don't need
here.
to be. We don't need to be doing all that.
Yep, give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
I'm blind if you could. It'll give you like a drop down, so
Blind-
public roll, blind GM roll.
Blind or private?
Yep. Blind GM roll. There you go. And you see her slide the small pill right back under her tongue, and she smiles. Oh, there. Now we are cooperating. See?
We can all play nice, Les. Right, Moon Planner? Think we've made our shares here.
Moon
See what you
Planter.
did there?
Moon Planter will lift her back up out of the water and let her sit down here. She's still tied up and manacled, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep, she's still in her bridal bondage.
She
And
goes over,
manacled on top.
She goes to sit right along here, letting one of her paws kind of like dip into the water, where briefly you just see little like arcs of electricity just around her.
Yeah,
paws.
I'd say get out of that fucking water.
And
I'm like shocker.
yeah, and she kind of as she's kind of watching the sparks along the pool, she kind of comments, "Not cleaned in 3 days. Electricity is pretty strong in this one." She smiles.
So shocker, right, lass? I'm a little bit new here. Do you mind telling me what exactly happened?
And she puts a that
You want to tell me your side?
yeah, she pulls her paw out of the water, kind of put it up toward her forehead in kind of melodramatic manner. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, there was the rock fall and it collapsed on my leg and it really hurt. And she kind of looks up and she smiles. and it was lucky that your friends here came along. I don't really recall what happened. I must have blacked out during. I only have more recent memories of here. And she smiles. She blinks her
Well, you
eyes.
remember the rocks? Do you remember what you were looking for in there?
Well, and she kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. I wanted to stay a little bit later during work that day before making my departure, but they had already closed up the mines.
She's bullshitting you.
Yes,
Uh,
obviously.
Yes.
She faked being trapped under the rock so we could get ambushed.
Mhm.
Yeah, from what I heard, it seems. I mean, I want you to be honest with me, lass, so we can be out of the pool.
And she kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. With a try,
From what my friends are telling me, there was a bit of an altercation as soon as they got you out of the rocks.
Oh, maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. But look, you are here
think-
and you are safe. Yes, you have quite the cleric. And she looks over toward Tangent and gives her like a little bit of a like, oh, how cute sort of look.
Don't react to that.
Everyone's almost everyone's safe, I guess, from the sounds of it.
Mhm.
Who was your friend?
And he kind of like looks at the jar and kind of squints. She thinks. I know, I cannot recall.
Oh, bullshit.
Perception
Is
is
that-
used for.
Yeah.
It was Bristol. His name was Bristol.
Bristol. Does that ring a bell?
And she like gives a little bit of a glare over towards you, Tangent. No fun this one is. Never with the clerics.
And then so who is Bristol?
Oh, you know, someone they pair me with. And she smiles. A coworker, you know. You've never had a job yourself, so I would not say. Seem to.
Oh, I've had
think you know
plenty
what
of
those are.
coworkers.
And he looks you up and
I
down.
got some coworkers right here.
Cher is part of the Bannermanes, not the Bannermanes.
We're honorary coworkers.
Coworkers with benefits. And she smiles.
Well, what job exactly? Because I didn't see anyone else in the mine, and we didn't see anyone else even near the mine. And as far as my friends, well, he's gonna ask Moonplanter. Did you see anyone coming in? Did it look like people were leaving?
No.
Why are we pretending like she's about to tell us the truth here? I say we
Hey.
let her swallow. This is gonna be in character. I say we let her swallow the pill and revive her afterwards. We got a cleric right there.
And she kind of gives
Tangent
like.
can't revive, right?
Give me a deception roll, because I'm going to say she's going to try to call your bluff on that one.
Yeah.
And that'd be against her.
Can I say that Cher doesn't know that Tangent doesn't actually have it? Do I get a bonus?
No, that's not how that works.
Tangent never told Cher that she doesn't have it, and Cher thinks that she's a properly prepared healer.
Oh, yeah, now that's a bullshit lie.
What?
Oh man, no, give me your deception, deception.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And Planner made me burn my hero point too by trying to be a dickhead
Made
and
you
block
burn.
me.
Made
Yeah,
you burn.
trying to stop me. Like,
All right.
wow.
Oh, you're gonna hate her modifier. Okay.
Wait, what's your modifier?
Well,
Alright,
because sense motive,
What have we learned?
sense motive is just your perception. So her modifier would be to call your bluff. Oh man.
Ooh.
I said a plus 17 on her perception.
That's insane.
Hey,
Look at yours.
Mine's a plus 10. Or, yeah, plus
12.
10.
Well, that kind of depends on your class too, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks at over at Tangent, and she looks down, up and down her symbol. Aw. Well, this one does not even have a proper symbol prepared, let alone something like diamond dust.
I mended my symbol.
And she snickers.
Whatever. It's not the
He
first
tries.
dead body we've had in here anyways, or the first person we've killed in cold blood. So if you want to kill yourself for us, that's just a little less red in our ledgers. We'll just go find someone else who will talk. Your dime a dozen dirt bags probably working for the guy we're looking for.
You probably would have better luck threatening me with that, where's that one's daughter? And he points toward Moon Planner.
Wait, what?
Does Moon Planner have a daughter?
The little green one. What was her?
Oh.
Where did Moon Planter go?
Oh shit, wait, Moon Planner
I'm here.
disappeared too.
I'm right here. I'm stepping up.
Oh,
Underneath.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Hey.
compromising Cher.
Cher is literally like 2 feet tall. You're a lanky
Yeah.
son of a bitch. How is Cher just riding on your
Or maybe you're
riding
just
on your
huge.
back?
I guess I don't see you at all, Cher. As far as I know, you're not in this room either.
I'm
Anyway.
standing on your back, I guess.
Moonplanter is going to look over to Cher, who I guess we're sharing the same square, and
So, you're looking up.
Yeah, look up. I'm on your back.
Look up to your superior.
he's going to say in Goblin, Cher, understand green language?
Yeah.
What if Kare Priestess help question?
Oh, good idea. Yeah, we take her to church. Make her worship like dog.
Time calling.
She can tell us her sins, and you can sharpen her knife.
Shut up for just a moment.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. It's just really funny to me. Okay, I'm good. Go for it.
Let's do it.
Moon Planner.
I'm here.
Yeah, okay, let's do it then. I say shares in agreement. The rest of them, I don't know if the other. I think Shabaka speaks Gabo.
I think everybody
no,
here maybe not.
I don't speak Gabo, no.
I speak Goblin.
Okay.
Swift does not speak Gabo.
Okay, well, Bannermanes don't get a vote anyway, so
Also, Cher, maybe knock this one unconscious. Take pill out of mouth. Renegotiate.
okay. Shit, she's near death.
Can-
Sure, doesn't have a lot of
Can knock-
non-lethals.
Can knock her out. No kill.
You might want to do that. Share's the magic caster.
Okay.
I have True Strike, but that's
then, yeah,
can I
that's
type of a blunt object.
Oh, this is gonna go
I can
well.
I can literally use unarmed to knock her out.
Hmm.
All right.
Wait, okay,
Liam,
so
are you
wait.
gonna make me roll initiative for that? Because she's essentially helpless.
If you guys, she's not essentially helpless. I mean, she could still do things.
He is completely bound by 2 binds.
But you guys are trying to stop her from swallowing.
Yeah, so
Which
the
she
bridal
still can
bondage has
do.
her cuffs behind her
Oh my
back too.
goodness.
This would be an
Your
initiative
front
roll
host.
against her ability to do things that she can do.
Okay, so Tangent, I'm gonna need you to get into the pool in front of her to distract her, while Moon Planner, you make your way
No,
around.
no, you're not
back.
moving there. You're not moving there yet. Like, you got a little plan in this shit.
Yeah, so Tangent, I can't see.
Oh my
so
God.
I'm
No.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Tangent, I'm gonna need you to get into the pool in front of her and just talk to her. And Moon Planner, you're gonna walk around the side of her, and try to knock her out.
And this
will
is
be
all
on
said
the. This is all communicated telepathically. And then I will use my rapier just in case she tries to swallow to try to cut her throat and hopefully stop her from killing herself.
I mean, I could just like choke her, cut off her esophagus so she literally cannot swallow.
I don't want to risk it. Because remember, it's probably something like cyanide or something that can still be absorbed into the soft tissue and
If
then
that-
drip down.
If that were the case, well, no, it's in a pill form. She'll have to bite down on the pill because she's keeping it in her mouth right now, and it's not.
She
hurting
could
her.
also crush it with her tongue.
All right. Well, I say we go for it.
Okay, everyone know the plan? All right, Tangent, get in the pool.
Also, you and Swiftwing can't be in the same square if you guys are rolling initiative.
Well,
Well, I can't move. You fucking locked the
Oh,
game.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, there we go. Tangent, are you there?
Here.
Also, it's not initiative because Tangent will be distracting her first. All right, Tangent, get in the pool.
she's in the pool. She's in place.
I can't see.
Well, she's there.
Okay, Tangent, walk up like right in front of her and just start talking to her.
Okay, so is Shocker your real name or is that a nickname?
And I'm counting this as a creative diversion, yes, because that's what you're trying to do.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to let's see. Need a deception check from you.
Okay. Oh boy. Blind or public?
Public.
Wow.
Nice.
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 That is against. Compared to the perception of the DCs, their perception DC is. You do. That is a success. She kind of. Sorry, what was your question again, Tangent?
Oh, I asked if Shocker was a nickname or what her real name was.
And this seems to, get her to somewhat think of an answer, looking a little lackadaisical. Well, you put two and two together, do you not? And she kind of stirs the water lightly with a paw, where you see the.
Oh damn, that's so good. Look at the 29. Get fucked, Shocker, you cunt.
You say out of character.
Yeah, Cher can see the dot. She's breaking
Yeah.
it.
Where did you come from?
Just to put that into perspective, by the way, remember her perception check earlier. Her perception DC was 27, so that was a good roll.
You did exactly what we needed you to. Great job.
All right, yeah.
So
now
what was-
Moon Planter, kill her, or I mean, knock her out.
All right, so I'm using an ability called Tools of the Trade. Allows me to make non-lethal attacks without penalty, but I'm going to use unarmed attack, which I believe I can use anyway. So anyway, so yeah, I'm going to put my hoof right onto her jawline and knock her out.
And against her. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. You hit, thud. And I mean she only had 1 HP, yeah.
Yes.
Dunk.
Yeah.
All right, immediately scrambling for that pill inside of her mouth. I'm going to take it out and throw it over here onto the dry ground.
You do so.
All right.
Wait,
Now,
check her mouth. Cher's gonna check her mouth for anything else.
lift her tongue. Be careful. There might be
Yeah.
razors or other nasty things in there.
Check all the
Cher's gonna-
orifices.
Okay, you pervert.
We're going to be checking her mane. We might need to do a cavity search. Who's qualified?
Yeah.
I guess Cher would do it.
I'll
but
volunteer.
You're still no.
Of course, Cher would love to do it.
Jesus Christ! None of you
It's
men
okay.
are
It's
doing
okay.
it.
We have
Oh wow.
3%.
We
None
have.
of you men are doing it.
No,
You
no,
have
no.
consent
Cher
either.
will
We have-
Cher will inspect all hoes. She'll roll perception. She's not gonna let you fucking horn dogs feel up the unconscious hair.
Realistically,
Pillow black.
I feel the
That
most
does-
morally qualified to deal with this would be Tangent. But
Tangent is
Yeah.
a weirdo, anyways. Do I have to
She's
do
not
this
sexual
blind?
weirdo like
Can I
you.
do it public?
Are
Cher
you
is a
doing it
fucking-
publicly?
Well, yeah. I mean, we don't wear clothes. It's just the act of her doing it, though.
All right, horn dog. Do you have
Would
any
a
roll?
cavity,
Does the
would a
There you
cavity
go.
search be a medical check or medicine check?
That would definitely
Uh,
be a medicine check.
I do actually have medicine as well.
What's your modifier?
It is +5.
All right, and these
I've
are
got a +11 to medicine. So technically, I think I'm the most qualified.
I've got a +1. I can.
I got a +10.
Tangent, what's yours?
I don't know why I got.
For
Whatever.
what?
For medicine.
Oh, for medicine.
Realistically, I don't think she has
14.
a vagina.
Dang.
There
we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I don't think she has a
Tangent is the lowest-
vagina cyanide pill. So
You don't know that. It could be
She works
in her
her
clamps.
Kegels- she works her Kegels to break the shell of the pill.
I have a 14 in medicine.
All right, Tangent, we need you to perform a cavity search to make sure she has no
Is
hidden.
that a medicine roll?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a normal perception.
Alright.
You're gonna notice
Okay.
if there's a pill or something
Works.
non-organic
All right.
Practice
in there.
the proctology of your god.
For the lower cavities, you do
It's
not
not what-
find rummaging through like you would a Sunday morning dresser. Nothing that would be of to note that she is hiding in said cavities.
Did I see
Okay.
anything else in
Good.
her mouth, by the way?
Mouth, ears.
You do not spy anything in her mouth and ears.
We're gonna
Okay.
comb through her mane.
Now
Maybe-
check her eye holes.
No. Go through her mane.
Fucking behind her eye.
Have you seen Saw? It's possible.
What about her feathers?
Yes, well, okay, can we just do a
Right.
full body
Oh my
search as
goodness.
well? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do a
I
full body
figured. I just
search.
needed a medicine to check for the
Okay.
cavity.
Do we find
Tangent.
anything on her?
You do not find anything else on her to note. No pills, nothing like that. Nothing.
Just-
All right.
Dagger?
Tangent,
Good.
wake her back up. We probably don't need the priestess then now.
You can get
Yeah.
a berry from that bush over there and do it yourself.
Ooh.
You left it in the.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll take. Cher takes the berry, and she's going to force feed it into her and throw her head back to make her swallow.
Cher melodramatically throws her head back. Wah! And that's when her eyes kind of like lazily kind of open again and she blinks up. Oh, Kara, is that you?
No.
Huh?
I
we're
mean,
still
I
here.
am godly, but unfortunately for you, I'm more demon than angel.
And she kind of gives like a little puppy dog like sad face like
Cher's also gonna get out of the water because apparently she can still. Actually, you know what? Cher's gonna move her back more. She's gonna drag her tail so that she can't be in the water. Please move her out of the square of the water.
Okay, where are you tracking her?
Just like further back.
On the like.
Can I move her further back? Yeah, right there. Now
Yeah.
she's not there.
And she kind of like wiggles her beans up in the air and they crackle a little bit. I'm gonna have a massive headache after this.
Well, that's considering if you live. But if you want to live, you'll have to answer our questions.
Air the other side, I see.
Moonflanter's going to take. Let's see. What do I have? We need to bind her hands up with something that's non-conductive.
I have. Shit. Wait. Non-conductive.
Bro,
You wanna knock her out again?
We would have to like literally bind like her entire hands in rope or hooves.
Like something like mittens. Does anyone have mittens? Tangent.
why would I have mittens?
Because you're a cat. That's something.
Wow.
Although that
Shabaka,
is cute.
you have-
Tangent with mittens.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, does anyone have an
Oh.
extra bag or
Nope.
something?
Oh, I got a bedroll, but I don't think that'll do anything.
That works. No, that works.
Oh.
All right. Cher
Sure.
will take your bedroll and
All right, I hand
wrap it
Cher my
around her.
bedroll.
Yeah, and we'll wrap it around
Okay.
her four hoofs, and then we'll use more rope to tie that there.
Yeah. All right. And now we're gonna go back into the water and we're gonna dip her head in again.
Wait, first let's remind her. Hey, you see that pill on the floor over here? That was your pill. We took it out, and there's no more cheat code for you.
She smiles just before her head goes in. She says, "I would rather would have taken the red pill anyway." And under the water she goes as once again you torture with water, as it were. Give me an timid.
I don't think you need to intimidate. I don't know if you've ever
Yeah, that's why I'm
heard
like.
what waterboarding is like.
Well,
There is no need to intimidate.
I would say if I'm rolling intimidation, the DC is really, really low.
Like, good, because you just rolled a shitty roll.
Wow, that's surprising.
No, she might be strong-willed. We'll see.
Assist.
All right.
Yeah,
Cancer brings her back up and lets her catch her breath after a few seconds.
Can I roll the intimidation roll?
Wow.
I mean, you got
Wow, her
30,
thing's still
but-
higher.
But what are you doing to intimidate
Yeah, what is your intimidation there, Tangent?
that can compare to being waterboarded?
Yeah.
Say if you don't answer our questions, we'll kill you and bring you back from the dead again.
We already tried that bluff.
Yeah, we already did that.
But I mean, does it work, Meemly? Is she sufficiently intimidated from our death threats and Moon Planter? I would like to stress Moon Planter's war crimes, not Cher's this time.
Yep.
It's not a war crime if it works to the benefit of the nation host. If we
Said
get in,
Germany during World War II.
they lost.
God.
Too bad for them.
The
America.
Yes, the
Iraq.
winner.
the pony is kind of, or sorry, not you're a pony. She's a Persian. Kind of pulls her head back, and she's definitely breathing a lot harder. Alas, that would give me just a nice little break, wouldn't it? She says with a little bit of a note to her voice.
Man, who got the highest intimidation?
Um,
I think you do, Shabaka.
I got 12. I don't know that's highest.
let me see. Oh, I have 12 too.
Oh,
All right. Swift Sail, what's your intimidation like?
12.
well.
All right, so we got a lot of intimidation that can be piled on here. I'm going to grab her.
Reminder that the bonus to helping rolls does not stack because they're the same types.
Okay.
But still, we can have people like rotate. So Moonplanter is going to pull her back down into the water after she catches her breath, and while she's under there, he's going to be whispering to everyone up here. We need to find out if she has information that can lead us to Buckback. So let's go around the room. Tangent, let's see if you can get some information out of her. You ready? Tangent, are you ready?
What am I threatening her with?
Don't threaten
Figure
her.
it out.
Questions. Get some info
Yeah.
out of her.
Yeah.
All right. And then I bring her back up and let the water pour out of her nose.
And she is gasping once again, coughing as water falls out of her nose. You really know how to treat a lady, don't you?
Tangent?
Tell us what you know of Buckback and the mines.
And give me a diplomacy check.
Oh, can't get diplomacy.
That'd be blind, if you could.
Blind, alright.
Oh, what to the old codger with a cane? She says as she's like kind of coughing still. Oh, he's quite the charmer, isn't he?
Back into the water she goes.
What'd she say?
She called him a charmer, so she's trying to waste time. So while she's under
No,
there,
but about a cane?
Yeah. Buckback walks with a cane.
he also-
His pip cane.
all right, Swift. Your turn to question her. Keep her focused on Buckback and get what you can out of her.
Head
And
comes
Come on,
out.
sweetheart. You're breaking my heart.
hang on,
Can
let me
you
get her out of the
give
water
us
first.
something? Okay.
Give me
I thought you
give me a diplomacy check. Blind if you could. There you go.
Sweetheart, I don't want to keep watching this last. I can get you a nice warm meal, dried off. The quicker we get this done.
And she smiles up, and she gives you like a little bit of a wink. Oh, that's a nice way to treat a lady, isn't it? And she like looks lazily toward the other two. What's your question, darling?
Back into the water she goes.
What's your
Wait,
question?
she just asked.
Wait.
No,
What
I'm,
happened?
I'm not fucking with you. I'm honestly not fucking with you. This is how the pacing goes. You give her
Okay.
one question, she has one opportunity to answer. If she does not, she gets tortured again. So when she comes back up, repeat the question and we'll see what her response is.
He didn't really.
You know a
I don't
lot
know if
about
He didn't
this.
really ask a question the first time. He just asked her to play nice, and then
Right.
she asked what the questions were.
I'm telling you, this is important. The pacing is very important because it starts in the mind to say one question, one response. Otherwise, she.
All right, bring her back up.
All right, back up she comes.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright,
explaining this out of character, by the way.
And
then Swift-
she begins kind of coughing and choking this time because she didn't seem to actually expect that one. And is a
Swift holds a hoof up, like towards Moonplanter to kind of like try to like say, "Hey, hold on," and then he's like, "Moonplanter, you, I don't know so much about this man. Let's.
He's
What was
committed
your
several
question?
war crimes. Your
I don't know what to
question,
ask. I don't know what to ask. That's what I'm saying.
Ask
I'm like,
her what she knows about Buckback.
Oh, wait,
What does she
I
know
like to
about
ask a question.
Buckback?
Actually, yeah, she
I'm-
walks knows.
All right.
I'm just
Who-
holding. I'm just taking a
put
pause
you,
for
who
someone.
put you
Hold on.
up to this?
Hold on. What was
I
she
don't think
saying?
it was Bugman.
You guys are tripping.
No, I was just I was explaining that like I'm just taking a break in the pace so that someone can have a chance to ask the question
Gotcha,
because Swift didn't expect that either.
All right.
So go ahead, Shavaka.
Oh. All right. Obviously, this was all a setup. So, who put you up to this?
And she kind of like looks up
I
lazily.
have to roll, right?
Yep, that would definitely be a diplomacy.
Okay. Fine. There we go.
She kind of like cracks her head like a little bit, like her like she seems to be definitely not having as cocky of a time as she has been.
Well, come on. You know you want to tell him this pretty face.
Yeah, and she continues. She she kind of she starts by murmuring, coughs once. Oh, you know he would commission someone to do this.
Of course. There's no way he'll do this all by himself. So, can you tell me who commissioned it? I mean, did you tell me who he hired to do this? Set this all up?
Oh well,
To
he'd
do
call
what?
me a bitch, wouldn't he?
Whatever. I just want an answer to who put you up to this.
And she kind of rolls her eyes. Put two and two together. Who else would call another lady a bitch on the regular?
Let's see about back. All right, you can dunk her.
Yeah, back to the water. I was muted, but yeah, we agree. Yeah, she goes into the water, and Moonplanter makes eye contact with Tangent. She's going to be next to speak.
So to make sure.
All right, and about we'll leave her down for 35 seconds this time, because once
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah,
it's a long time, but it usually takes about 60 seconds of no oxygen before people start to black out. The average person. What this is
you're
all
talking about someone on 1 HP though.
She's fine.
Who's
She's-
already been doing this for like 5 minutes.
She's fine. She's getting oxygen. This is important because her body is getting used to the timing of being between 20 to 30 seconds. That extra 5 seconds is going to cause that extra little twinge of panic in her without causing her to pass out. So 35 seconds go by. Moonplanter lifts her back up.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure on the medical side of that if that's even close to true, but
And she kind
Meanly
of
doesn't know.
she kind of like flicks her hair at you, and you see her kind of give you like this like somewhat crackly look. And you do see some of the lightning in her eyes kind of go between her eyelashes a little bit. Darling, I wouldn't try that for that much longer again. Do you understand me?
Back into the water.
Back into the water. And as she goes back into the water, you do see her start to crackle. Like electricity going from the tip of her tail, and it seems to be going toward her head.
From the tip of her tail?
Yep.
Yeah, Moon Planner can see that.
And wait, can share what? Okay, so it's like from the, is it from the hair or from like the tail itself?
She just seems to be like radiating electricity, and is going from her tail right now up to her head where Moon Planner has her held.
If Cher were to cut off the tail, would she bleed to death on 1 HP? Could we cauterize that?
That would be some serious medical checks with a lot of gauze you don't have.
Hey, Tangent, how's your healing?
Not so good.
God
We
damn
could-
it.
We could stabilize.
Everything you want to hear from a healer.
We can stabilize her.
Ran
And get,
through all my heals earlier.
My
Wait,
question,
hang
my
on.
question here is to Moon Planner. Do you keep your hold on her?
yeah. I mean, if anybody can think of a way to stop her tail from touching the water, that'd be great.
All right,
Well,
Cher's gonna.
I'm saying it's going from her tail up to her head.
Can
Like
Moon
it's
Planner see
rising up
that?
her body.
And it's electricity, so it's not like it's just like slowly going there. It's and going up toward her head.
Can Moon Planter see that happening? I'm guessing right.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we can hear the crackling. You're talking about electricity arcing.
I'm just giving Moon Planner the option to
Right.
keep holding on to her or not. Like,
I tell you what, yeah, Moon Planter will see this and he will jump up out of the water to here. Is that where Cher's standing?
Yeah,
yes.
you're fucked. You're occupied.
No, you just get.
No, you can't occupy 2 spots.
You guys can technically squeeze, but like during actual
Cher,
combat, you can't occupy the same square unless you're doing that.
Cher is a big girl.
Okay,
No,
Cher's
Cher
fat.
knows.
You know what? Fine, I'll fly. I'll hover right there.
All right, that'd be an acrobatics check just to straight up hover.
Oh man, I'm not that good at that, but that's
Or
okay.
athletics. I think it could go either or.
If either or, I'd much rather athletics.
Let's go athletics for now. We could look that up and later. That makes sense. Yeah, that's enough to hover. As you hover just above the thing, and just as you get out of the water, there's a line of lightning in the squares in the water that go from one end of the pool to the other, as it just goes in a straight line that direction.
Wait, Tangent. My bad. Tangent, don't you have like the truth thing? Do you still have that on you?
Truth.
Yeah, this truth spell. Like you were about to use that in the cave.
Oh, the zone of truth?
Yes. Make her speak it.
I didn't have it prepared.
Her head pulls back, and she is once
I thought you
again
did.
sputtering. Her eyes are bloodshot, and she is looking up in a little bit of a daze. Darling, I warned you.
Okay.
You missed.
Okay. Wait, hang on. She's bound and she's tied up. What time is it?
Adventure time?
Mealy, what time is it in the game?
Oh, in the game. I mean, this would be like later at night, because remember they were needing flashlights and things like that to hunt you guys down with.
We'll leave her tied up. We'll take rotation guards, but we could have Tangent just prepare her spells that she would need specifically for this interrogation and have her sleep.
Right.
Hey, what do
She's
you want me
not
to
going
prepare?
anywhere.
I suppose. We could also grab a bench and lift it up on one side at a downward angle, so I don't have to keep pulling her down into the water. We can just pour the water directly on top of her face.
Yeah, that's how you typically do the.
Besides Zone of Truth, what else do you want me to
use a
prepare?
bucket.
Like
All
healing spells?
Yes, healing spells. You are a healer in our main
It
source
takes
of
it
healing.
takes a decent amount of time to actually prepare those. Do you know how long it takes?
An hour.
It takes a day, I think.
Like, we'll need to rest, and then she'll need to prep her spells, so at least
We
a few.
can just keep on torturing her on and off. Cher will start breaking like some of the small, delicate bones in her wings. You'll keep waterboarding her. We'll have to break her tail also here as well. Then we can move on to her teeth. So we have plenty of things we can do during the day.
I don't think we need to literally break her. I think the waterboarding is working, and
It will be fine.
the reason I'm using that is because it's not messy.
Okay. We're in the bathroom. It's fine.
Also, you're forgetting that Taboo's still here. I think it'll stop you. You start breaking her teeth then.
He's already been complicit. His hands are as red as moon planters.
Yeah, well,
Non-action
through their blood.
is an action. Breaking her bones in her wings won't cause blood.
It caused
It would
injury.
Yeah, it was constant. And you think waterboarding doesn't?
Not really.
Not.
Yeah.
It's
well,
obvious. Obvious.
So waterboarding does cause physical injury to
Oh, I'm sorry.
especially the the esophagus, any of the actual passageways. You're talking about straining that.
True.
It doesn't create permanent
But-
damage. It's not like breaking a bone.
Yeah, well, bones can heal too.
It's more of an attack on the brain because it simulates drowning. You're not
Yes, it's in
doing
the...
damage to the esophagus, you're filling it with water.
But the
So
difference
if
is,
you were to waterboard someone, you would also be committing battery and normal assault as well. It would they would constitute that as physical harm.
Well, yeah.
As well as psychological
who's
torture.
they? Is that Decali or is this some fictional world?
That would be literally a United States government law. Like,
We're not in the United States. We're in Decali. What the hell's the United States?
well, Your Honor, technically it's more psychological. No, you're getting tagged with everything.
Look, if we want to do a cycle of torture, I can keep waterboarding her for several hours while Tangent gets some sleep and then does her spells.
Well, you need to get sleep too. We can just
Probably
fucking.
Okay, she would probably be more cooperative in the morning.
Can a DM time skip this?
Yeah, obviously. Like, you want to just keep on? Yeah, we'll have her onto a bench, tied down to the bench. So we'll have 3 restraints on her essentially. I still say we break her tail. It seems like her tail.
There is one problem if you're posing this to the room, which is that Taboo will tell you that the spell he has up to soundproof the room only lasts 10 minutes. And quite frankly, he wouldn't condone of this more of this continued behavior, as he thinks that it is just far too much.
Okay. Does he have a cellar? Taboo, do you have a cellar?
You really have to do it this way?
Yes.
If you have a better solution that works, I'll hear you out. What do you think?
She points toward Tangent. This one has told me that she can cast the zone. Earlier when you guys had.
When?
And it was earlier that day when I believe you guys brought this up to her at one point before the guards.
We
tower.
never told this to Taboo.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
don't remember that.
It's Shocker, the one we're torturing, who's saying this.
No, that was Taboo speaking.
No, it was
Yeah, that was
Taboo.
Taboo.
It was Taboo speaking. Sorry, I might be misremembering. I thought you guys before
Nope.
or after Tangent got in the guards tower.
Let me see.
You guys came back here and said
So
something.
Taboo, about that cellar.
Well, listen, we can continue torturing her, but if you say we have to stop, we'll stop, of course. This is your territory. Shabaka, if we can get her cooperative, I'm sure we could use your talents a lot easier.
She's not going to be cooperative. She's already proven that.
If you can get her to cooperate, if we can do that.
That would require
I'm
her
up for it.
consent. She's not going
Yes.
to give it. So again,
okay.
Taboo, where's your cellar?
Well, roll it
man.
at least. Try to convince her.
We've done that multiple. We rolled like an entire series of diplomacy checks.
Okay, try again. The idea of torture is you're breaking the person's spirit. It takes time. It doesn't happen immediately unless the person's a pussy.
Plus, like, one of the last things we did was that she asked for the questions, and then Moonplanter dunked her again when she asked about what questions we had. And then they just continued to waterboard her after she said,
Yeah,
tell me the
Moonplanter
questions.
is very trigger happy, but if we're going to, we do still
like, I
need to
don't get
hold
what that was
her-
about.
We do still need to hold her though, anyways. So we still need to sell her. Otherwise, we're gonna have her screaming. And if someone just comes in here and sees a mare tied up, surrounded by 4 men, and a bathroom.
All right.
What the heck is going on?
Hey,
I
what
mean,
the
if you guys
hell?
want that,
Please stop
you can.
folks. Let's make a decision. Are we gonna wait
She
for the
moved.
truth? Or
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna...
like, why is she moving?
Wait, why is
Oh, did she
two
move?
moving?
Sorry. I was partially replying to people in the we actually have a couple watches and they're asking a question.
All right. Let's make a decision. Do we wait until tomorrow for the zone of truth and try that?
I say yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Any objections? All right.
No, that'd be much
What
easier.
we'll do. We'll need to keep an eye on her. So where's Taboo? Where's a safe place we can keep her?
And Taboo kind of dusts his paws a little bit. Quite frankly, I am not going to give you any suggestions to that. I am going to clean my paws a bit from here, and we will go from there. Guess?
You watch 20 minutes of continuous torture of an unarmed, barely conscious prisoner. I don't think you can just wash your hands of that.
If you have not think that I have seen more than that in this city, then I do not think you understand where you are, miss.
Well,
Then it
if you
sounds like your hands are already too red to be ever
Yes.
cleaned.
you may well just keep this up because you already got your hands dirty, obviously.
Let's not mouth off to our boss.
Not my boss.
Yeah, our boss.
Yeah.
The goose is our boss.
I've moved to the Bannermanes now. We just need literally any room. Well, we have a room here. We can keep her in our room. We'll just make a gag for her. And we'll just keep her on the bed. That's like fucking humane as she's gonna get.
All right, let's do that, and I'll get her some food so that way she's not starving.
Do we want to feed her? I guess give her the bare minimum, but
Crust of bread.
Here's the bread.
yeah.
So where exactly are you taking her to do all this? Just upstairs into the bedrooms?
Yep, our room. We do still have a room, so
Yeah, those are like the guest rooms that they set up for you.
Yeah.
They knew you guys were coming.
yeah.
We'll have a watch schedule so that way somebody's keeping an eye on her at all times.
Okay. You
Yeah,
guys don't
That
need to
also
move your
gives us
tokens
a
up
chance
just
to heal.
Yeah, and you guys don't need
Yeah.
to move your tokens there. I'll just assume you're up here so you don't have to move them back down.
Yeah.
You guys go and do all the various things to keep her in place. And she seems to be a lot more at ease with this, being strapped to the bed rather than underwater.
All right. Moonplanter will take first watch, and he'll get a good night's sleep, and that removes the wounded effect, correct?
A good night's sleep will reduce your wounded by what I believe is the thing. If you're fully healed, it'll just get rid of it all.
Okay, so I'm at wounded 1, so that brings me back to normal. And how much HP do I get back while sleeping? I have toughness. I think that affects it.
Well, I mean, I kind of assume that Tangent's just going to use her last couple burst spells on you guys.
Yeah,
think
sure.
She used
That
them.
works.
What was that?
I think she's already used all of her healing today.
No, she has plenty of other spell slots that she could healing font with.
Okay. I need to make up 63 HP.
It's a second level slot. There. You need to make up 63 HP?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna take a while. Hold on, I only have 3 level slots for second level.
Did we also solidify all the spells? I don't know all the spells you have. We do need Zone of Truth, but do you have anything else that's useful for?
I checked and I didn't really see anything. I took Death Knell and Dispel Magic.
What's Death Milk?
Death Knell kills something.
No,
That's on
not
Death's Door.
milk.
Wait, what does it do, Tangent?
It kills something on Death's Door.
Basically, if something is knocked out and they're having to make their wounded saves, while they're in that condition, you can use Death Knell to absorb what's left of their life force and get temporary HP for yourself.
It's an evil spell.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good spell. Wouldn't that crack your thing more?
It doesn't say evil on it.
Like, I think you could use it for any creature. So if there's like an animal, for example, you can use Death Knell. That wouldn't make it evil. All right, so I sleep, and how much HP do we gain back when we sleep?
I just assumed it was full with PF2E.
Yeah, that's what I assumed already.
So you're fine with me bringing it back up to 86?
Yup.
Okay. Cool.
You had 86 health?
Yep.
And you got like KO'd like that? Jesus Christ. Cher would have been.
Oh, I guess there is rules for it. The character regains hit points equal to the Constitution modifier, minimum 1, multiplied by their level.
Oh, okay, that's still good. So 3 times 6, 18. So that would bring me up to 53.
What is it again? Constitution modifier multiplied by their level?
Yes.
So if my Constitution modifier is 1, then I regain 6 HP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, and you can re-prepare whatever spells you're doing through the course of your long rest.
We don't really. We can just theater of mind that we're in a different room if it's going to be more difficult to move us to just a different locale.
Yeah, I think these are benches right here. We could probably sit her down on one of those benches in Zone of Truth her.
Well, no, I was just saying we could just say we're in the rooms. Like it seems pretty ridiculous for us to actually bring her back here. But if like, because it was already a pain for Emily to move us all into here, apparently. So.
Well, it's mostly because people were getting lost and having computer issues. All right, regardless. All right, so we wake up in the morning. Moonplanter's still looking kind of rough, but he's feeling much better. We bring her back down. She's had her crust of bread and her glass of water for breakfast. And I look to the party. Are we ready to begin questioning?
Here, under utility, it says rest for the night.
Yeah. I want to note that she, like, as she's all got her, like, morning bread and everything, she does kind of cozy up next to Swift.
Swift will just kind of stay there and let her do that. Kind of give her that that ease to comfort herself. How you feeling this morning?
Considerably better, given that I haven't been underwater yet, she says as she returns a scowl to Moonplanter.
Well, we're gonna do our best to make sure that you don't go back underwater.
And Moonplanter
Can
is
you
going...
help us out, make sure that happens?
Give me a diplomacy roll.
While he does that, Moonplanter is going to activate Hunt Prey on Shocker.
It wasn't a fun show to watch yesterday. It's not the way that I do things, but this isn't exactly my shindig.
And she.
It's the way you do things, inspecting vaginally unconscious mares.
Yes, when they're not as miserable.
Cher says that in fucking.
And
Cher
she
says that out loud.
she kind of gives a small smile. Oh well, if you keep treating me like this every day, I'll just spill any beans that you want. And she gives a little bit of a smile.
He gives one right back.
It's time to cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Moonplanter, did you want to ask? Well, I asked Moonplanter if he wants to ask an opening question.
Before we do the Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna be super receptive, but you can go for it.
Swift's making the suggestion to Moonplanter before anything happens. In a calm.
Okay.
Did you want to make an opener, Moon?
I'm getting moved around.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. Sorry, I just didn't want to
Okay.
hurry up.
acting kind of like as a mediator, you know, trying to like keep some peace.
Right. Moonplanter will say, "We need to find Buckback. If you're cooperating with us and helping us accomplish our goals, we'll see to it that you get treated fairly from this point forward."
And she smiles. Fair enough.
And he gives a look back to, he gives a nod towards Shocker. Swift does. Assurance, yeah. So, what exactly can you tell us that we could, like, about Buckbeak and doing down there? Buckback, sorry.
Also, shouldn't we just go ahead and anyways put up the zone of truth? Is that already up?
I'm just trying to build trust, like.
Okay, but she is
That-
a violent
just to
criminal.
Last for 10
Well,
minutes.
Swift.
Hang on, are we putting up the zone of truth or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, roll that spell so I can read the description really quick.
I'll have to find it in the. And put it on my notebook. Oh, here. I found it.
You're also a
You
little
just-
bit robot-y, but we can still understand you, or at least I can.
Yeah, I just need you to roll it in the chat here so I could read what the description is. I guess I could look it up too. Zone of
Roll.
Truth, PF2A. Alright, so there's a...
Did not put it in the chat.
It didn't, I didn't see it. But, what is your DC?
I think it will say.
I'm clicking the macro.
Sorry, I need to make that private.
Mhm.
Oh, what was that?
Huh? Nothing.
I'm clicking the macro.
Macro?
Something macro.
I said I'm clicking the macro.
You clicking.
She's clicking the macro, but it's lagging, obviously.
It's probably because she's clicking it a bunch of times. Push F5. I just tried to process every request now. But
Because that's how it was earlier, she was lagging. And
I got your DC right here, though. I got you. Alright,
She
DC
surpassed it.
is that. And as the zone goes out, you see her kind of like her, I guess her back, like the hair on the back of her neck kind of like slowly rise up, kind of like when you get the chills or something. And her eyes briefly kind of flash a weird goldish color. And she kind of gives a little bit of a blink. Oh, that's just rude, isn't it?
Okay, well, the zone of truth is up, so boys, if you want to ask your questions.
Were you hired by Buckback?
She looks towards you. Yes.
What were you hired to do?
And she looks over towards you. Take care of whoever's been trying to take down his business.
Did you know we were going to be in those mines?
And she takes a moment before just kind of saying simply, of course.
How did you know?
You guys are obvious.
Did you leave the key for us to find, or do you know who did?
She kind of thinks a little bit. I can't claim credit for that. That was tricky, wasn't it? You might have to thank Buckback himself for that.
Where is Buckback now?
Beats me.
Who knows where Buckback is, besides Buckback himself?
Kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. I'm not one of those magic types that can locate everyone.
are you just a rogue hire, or do you work for Buckback?
And she kind of thinks a little bit. I suppose one can say I might be unlicensed for my line of work.
Are you on Buckback's payroll?
And she kind of gives a little bit of a smirk. Do I look like a dumb bimbo to you?
Yeah, so I'm assuming she was just hired as, I just as a dangerous creature to just mercenary type.
Yeah. By
So
the way,
she,
fun
I'm,
fact is a pimp. That's why he hires girls.
Yeah.
That's why he's responding like that.
yeah. So Swift doesn't think that. Well, I don't know if she's gonna have much specifics for us. She was just obviously hired to do damage.
When did-
Yeah.
Who
The person
did
you were
Buckbeak
working with.
directly hire you? Who exactly set you up for this?
And she kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. Look, I was told what to do. I was in the place where I was supposed to do it, and then you guys showed up. She,
Who
Who
hired?
exactly?
What about your friend you were working with?
Oh, him? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter now, does it? And she kind of gestures to the direction of the Baitian jar.
Is there anyone else who was working with you?
Probably. As I said,
Do you-
you guys are rather obvious. Nobody likes you, and quite frankly, if I were you, I would skip town tonight.
Wow. That's not ominous at all.
Don't come to school tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, don't go. Yeah.
One more
It's
time
that
for
kind
me,
of feeling.
last. One more time for me, last. Who told you where to be?
And she like gives you a look of like a little bit of indignation. Is it not obvious?
No, we need an answer.
Unfortunately, not to me, last. I just got here. Can you help fill me in, please?
And she kind of like does a little bit of like a rub with her temples onto one side of her head.
Her roots are bound.
Yeah, everything should be bound. Unless we unbound her.
However you have her bound, she is rubbing her head. And
You can rub it against Swift.
On the tile floor.
yeah, she does that.
Fucking horn dog. Jesus.
He rubs it against Swift.
You have no room to
Wow.
talk, Cher. Holy shit! You
I
married
knew
two
it.
whores.
I was gonna say,
Bear
man.
doesn't like get up with like
You
recently
literally married two
tortured
whores.
people. Yeah,
All
they
right.
were tortured.
Refocus, please.
Okay.
We're still-
Yeah, we're still playing. We're still playing. And she rubs her temples a little bit. It's Buckback. I would have thought you guys were not as dumb as pudding.
How did he contact you?
And she kind of gives a shrug. Some kind of magic, I suppose.
He hired you through magic?
And she kind of like raises an eyebrow over toward her. Son, you just saw me yesterday put a whole 10,000 volts into that pool, and you're wondering if magic is a thing that can happen.
I didn't say that at all. I'm saying you would be hired by magic, but say you don't know where Buckbeak is, so you imply that you just let yourself get hired through magical, like through a magical force?
And she gives a little bit of a shrug. I suppose, when you think about it, how I got hired was a little bit of a magical force, wasn't it?
And that's what we're trying to figure out.
Did it involve a spell? Did he just send a message to you?
And it's about at this point where she kind of gives it an uncomfortable look, like she's kind of shifting in her chair a little bit. Well, I don't know where he would be then. You know, one gets their work in one way or another. It doesn't need direct communication now, does it?
Yeah, I don't think.
Did he send you a letter?
And she kind of thinks a little bit. I don't recall I've been sent a letter. I do recall, all those voices in my head, you know us crazy people. And she smiles. And then kind of winces a little bit. You notice that there's kind of like a bead of sweat across her brow.
Are there black
And
cats
she lied.
doing Buckback?
Can I send
What was that?
photos on this? Can I sense lying? Or is she being evasive?
Well, yeah, she's clearly being evasive, but she might be under a geese or something.
Like, what do I roll for sense motive? Perception?
That'd be perception, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll to see if she is what were you trying to determine again?
She's being evasive.
I mean, she's definitely trying to be evasive, but it seems like she's been telling the truth in your zone.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we? Is there a way we could tell if she's under a geese or something? Does anyone have something that's? It seems like she can't say certain things, and we know that's his MO.
Wouldn't detect magic work since geese is magical? I'm guessing. I don't know. That'd be helpful,
But she herself is a magical creature, so wouldn't it just say yes, she has magic?
Hey, if that's the case, guess so.
Is that how it works, Memely? Or
You could give me a
No.
knowledge arcana.
okay, hang on.
Blind if you could.
Second, knowledge arcana.
I like
I'm
to roll
an
that too.
expert, so
I'm just trying.
You are quite aware that if
Nine.
somebody was under a geas, the only thing that would ring as magical is the contract or object that they will sign when they do it.
all right. Cher will
well.
cast detect magic then.
And you cast detect magic upon her. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Great.
Cher's just gonna. I wonder if this would break her. Are you under a geese right now?
Once again, she kind of like tries to smile and then winces again. Oh, darling, you know that these things don't come without rules, do you?
Well, that indirectly answers it. So,
Are you not
Do-
capable of answering our questions directly because of a geese?
No, no, no. I prefer you keep asking them. She kind of like winces again as she stumbles slightly, and you see her sweat kind of still furrowing across her brow.
What a peculiar answer.
okay.
What?
So we're gonna.
Is the Black Cat Company involved with Buckback leaving?
And
Better question. Is the Black Cat Company actively pursuing Buckback right now?
I have no business with the Black Cats, and I doubt they want business with me.
You already asked what organization you with, or is she just like real?
She's a freelancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She also said the Black Cats have no nothing to do with her. Not that they have nothing to do with Buckback, though. That's a very interesting way of saying it.
We know Buckback is involved with the Black Cats, but she's probably telling the truth by saying she's not involved with them directly. So
yeah.
I'll
How
just
do you
know
break
anything in that case.
geese? Can we not break it? I don't think you can break it at the time of casting, because we had a conversation about this before.
Is it like magic device or something? I don't know.
No, it's not a device, is it?
Like magic device?
It is a magic, but I don't. It's not a device, is it, Memely?
Oh, what are you guys trying to figure out?
Break the magic. Yeah.
To break a geas?
Yes.
Yeah, after it's been cast.
After it's been cast, and say you didn't make the save, yeah?
Yeah, she's under it.
The only way to break a geas is when the, if I'm not mistaken, only powerful magic such as Wish can remove the effects of the geas from a willing target, or you have fulfilled the obligations of your contract.
Goodness.
Okay, Cher's gonna ask, what's the obligation of your contract with Buckback?
She smiles. I've told you this yesterday, darling. I was just there to ensure that whoever's trying to take down his enterprise, he says, and she kind of like holds her gut a little bit, gives a little bit of a howl of pain.
Don't answer the rest of them.
And she smiles. Oh, why not? Why wouldn't I?
Oh, she's trying to kill herself with the geese, isn't she?
I tell you what.
Holy shit.
I tell you what. We have a method of getting the information we need that will not cause you any discomfort. If we will allow our associate Shabaka here to share memory with you, you won't feel any pain and it won't violate your geas.
She looks over at Shabaka. Shabaka, how do you have the, do you have share memory as a thing? I forget.
Yeah.
It was. Am I able to transfer that from Pathfinder 1? Can I do that?
I thought that was on your staff. That's why I gave you the mentalist staff, question mark. Is that the,
a mentalist staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we changed the Pathfinder too.
Let me look this up. Let me check.
Yep, you do. Your mental staff
Yes.
has the first level for Mind Link, so you could use that.
All right, good.
I still got you some. And she looks towards Chewbacca. Get it over with.
All right, I pull out my staff and I touch her on the forehead with it.
All right. Well,
And I
what?
cast my link.
Mind Link. What are you asking her, memory-wise, to impart beyond upon you?
All right, what'd be a good question? Anybody?
And when she received the message from Buckback, activating the contract.
All right. When you received the message from Bugback activating the contract.
And a few moments later, you feel the connection of your minds being made as she imparts the memory upon you, as you swirl into that darkness until you land what seems to be her own perspective. Ah, yes, we're here. As she seems to be in an alley, looking down. It's been a dull day. Not that many people have whistled that many songs, and quite frankly, she needs to get some of this stuff off of her before the guards come and inspect her house the next day. Your ears kind of twitch as you hear a little bit of a song across the way. Oh, not for me, not for me. And then, somewhat from the left, you hear a couple rocks clittering and clattering, and it gets your attention right away. You stand, though you don't feel like you need to be as intimidated given that you yourself are invisible. The individual here, however, seems to be sporting a large hat with a pink feather up the top. Oh, it's just him. And he gives a little bit of a song, a little bit of a whistle. And briefly waving your rapier in the air, you make yourself seen. What is it this time, Buckback? How don't you talk to me like that? Don't you talk to me like that. You've come to me for a job. Ah, bitches, bitches, bitches. He shakes his head. Fine. You look down at the ground as he seems to chuck a small gold bag, or a small bag of gold, I should say, jingling as it kind of spills over just slightly enough to show that there are contents in it. Some narcs decided to come to my casino the other day, he says as he kind of thinks a little bit. I'm sure they have something to do with something. And you know, these adventuring types, always the new Bannermanes come in. You following me, bitch, or do I have to repeat myself? You scowl upwards, loosely bringing up your rapier. You sling it on your back, and Buckback rolls his eyes. Fair enough, bitch, and continues on. I feel like I'm being tailed. So if I was to make a disappearance... He's looking up at you, and you start to get his drift. Yes. If he was to make a disappearance, oh, they definitely follow. Give him a breadcrumb trail. You look down at the money, up at Buckback. It'll be done. I just need to go find somebody to split this with, and pick up the gold, before making yourself invisible again, and you feel yourself pulled back out of the memory.
All right. All right. I tell everybody that Buckback gave her go, and he knew that he suspected us from the beginning. So he hired her to kill us by leading us on a trail. That whole thing was just a setup.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wild goose chase.
Yeah.
We're back to square one.
Fuck.
So the mind, well, my character doesn't know, but the mind lead in as a whole was nothing.
No,
Yes.
it was just her fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
We were led there to be ambushed. We were supposed to be killed.
Where did y'all hear about the mind in the first place?
We found a key inside the Revenge of the Rock. Like I had commented when we found it, it looks like we were supposed to find it, and that led us to the northern mine, and we found out that our key leads to the southern mine. So by the time we made our way there, we had spent an entire day.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wish that other guy was alive. He might have knew more. He seemed to be pretty experienced.
Well, this was
So-
the main person who got hired. The
Who was
other
the
guy
other
would have
guy?
known less. She hired him to help
Oh.
her.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he would have known less, most likely.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume that she's not gonna know really anything else about his location. Then she was
No.
hired to do her job, and she did it.
Yeah.
Shit.
All
And
right.
we'll
Well,
Any
kind of say that as
leads?
well.
Do they have any other leads? Because this ain't looking so good.
what else can
City
we
and
ask
I
her
hate
before
how
we?
many-
Yeah.
What was that,
Well,
Tangent?
So I hate the city and I hate how long we've spent in it, spinning
That's
our
what happens
wheels.
for a quest.
You see her briefly
alright.
start coughing, and as she does so into her arm, where you see a little bit of red come into her, the nook of her elbow.
No,
Alright,
that's
I think
okay.
this
She
is
can't
enough.
die.
All right, I know. All right, we still got to arrest her though because she did try to kill us. So
Yeah,
If-
yeah.
if
I mean,
this
she's
is
still
all-
going, though.
yeah.
Actually, no, I disagree.
You disagree with
wanna
what?
release-
Disagree.
Shocker. If we let you go, you're obviously not going to complete your contract, but you will remain under this guise for as long as we're alive. I know you cannot speak it, but nod your head if that's true.
I think that's still.
And she just looks up at you blankly.
Very well. Do you want to live?
And she looks forward, and she doesn't answer.
Are you trying to use her as like a pawn to lure out Buckback by having
No,
her
Buckback-
pretend that we?
I'm legit trying to give her an option out because even though she tried to kill us, she failed. I don't know. Moonplanter's just feeling a brief moment of mercy here.
You waterboarded her for
Yeah.
countless times. She's also still an active attempted murderer. She's going to jail.
Yeah, she ain't gonna do her job again and
She
kill
is
more.
a mercenary. Her job
need
is
to go to
literally
jail.
to kill other people.
Can we at least do our job right just this once?
You went from committing war crimes to letting criminals just go.
Those are all very valid points. So, Shocker, you've got a decision to make. You can kill yourself, or you can go to jail and never complete your gist. That contract will hang over you forever. How do you want to go out?
What is this?
She takes out a coin, and you see her look at it, and she flicks it up to you, Moonplanter. Why don't you call it, heads or tails?
They're taking a coin.
Tails.
How did she flip it up to us?
Oh yeah, that's
She's
right,
a tongue.
Fuck it. We'll
Well,
let her,
okay, yeah,
loosen
fair enough.
her bond.
Tell tongue.
Okay.
Same difference.
Servant or like that.
If you loosened
Wait,
her
she
bonds a little bit, she'd attempt
Yeah, we'll
it.
just loosen
Yeah,
her
yeah.
bonds.
There you go.
There you go.
She's just throwing with the blanket like Izzy with the tennis ball. Like,
Moonplanter calls tails.
all right, give me a 1d2. 2 is tails.
Okay, so it's one. Heads.
Refresh me, Moonplanter. That's the opposite of what you wanted, then, right?
It's whatever she decided because I gave her one of two options. The first one being kill herself. The second one being go to jail and never complete her contract. So whatever,
She gives
whatever
it-
she made up in her mind is the opposite of what the choice was.
She kind of gives a shrug a little bit as she imparts to you that she'd rather go to jail. You know, so let them send me to criminal. She leans back.
All right.
Okay,
Too
but we
pretty for
could
the
still
dirt.
use her.
How?
We could maybe use her to lure out Buck back. The contract is complete. Well, I guess he paid her up front.
Also, it could use the geese and know that the geese still up, so he'll
shit,
know
yeah.
that it's still
Well,
not complete.
would he know?
I mean, he's a pretty powerful magician, so
The
I
fucking
mean, how long would that
cleric
take?
hasn't known that I'm not under the geese still, and didn't know that
Okay.
it landed successfully. So I don't think they do
True.
know.
She doesn't mean
okay.
anything to Buckback though.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yeah. He's probably
Yeah.
disappeared. He's probably not going to be looking for her.
true. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he literally
Yeah, okay.
is not gonna have anything else to do with her. If she completed it, she like in his mind, she either did her job, and we're like y'all are all dead, or she didn't. She's dead.
Yeah.
Like that's
All
literally
right.
what his thought process is. So
All right, we can take her to prison. I mean, she may try to rat on you, Moon Planner, for the multiple crimes he did for a lighter sentence, but that is a risk Cher is willing to take.
Okay.
Okay, Lord
Well-
Farquaad.
Yeah, that's what that is a risk some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to take.
All right, so I believe we've gotten everything we can here. We can contact Taboo, let him know that we've gotten the information that we need, and she's ready to get shipped off.
All right, sorry. Repeat that last little bit just again. Sorry.
She's ready to be shipped off.
Okay.
Yep.
And you just ship her to the guards barracks, and they kind of deal with her from there.
Yep.
Yeah. Cher can also go ahead and rendezvous with the priestess. Let her know that what she was thinking about was in fact true. He definitely faked his own disappearance, hired some fake people, some mercenaries to plant some fake leads, and he's definitely swimming around. Or Cher could lie to her, say that they're gone, and then let those two kill each other in the power struggle while we make out afterwards. As in, like, make out of the city and get everything we wanted.
Oh, thank you for clarifying that, because we are dealing with Cher here. Who knows what she's up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You people
Got bit
have
in
been.
it.
You
Go ahead,
people were the
Tundra.
horny ones today. Don't you even fucking dare.
What do you mean? I
especially-
didn't have an erection the entire time I was torching her. This is just regular work.
Especially Swifty.
Anyway.
You trying to get that tail,
Yeah,
that,
Swiftly.
that criminal
That
tail. You were really
fucking
trying.
prisoner booty over there. But
go and drop the soap.
yeah. But our plan only works if Clarity wins, though. Otherwise, Buckback is gonna keep on going into our territories.
Well, like
Uh,
I've pointed out before, we've technically crippled him to the point where he's not going to be going back into Bleakburn, which was the original goal to begin with.
Yeah. If we can who's got the second highest bluff in here? Or who's got the highest bluff? They can accompany me, and if they help me with deception on Kara, we may be able to trick her. And if we can't trick her, then she would just appreciate the fact that we did try, considering Clarity worships Kara rather. So
Well, I tell you what.
I wanna just really quickly put this out. By the way, I almost forgot to show this. This is an image of Clarity. You by the Husky.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's
it's on the
what she
stream.
looks like.
Wow.
okay.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we've never seen her as a changeling, but I guess that's her true form.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't show us her changeling form.
Nope.
You
So
dumb
imagine.
dumb.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do everything in their base form. That's what she'd look like. Like her robes and things like that stay the same when she goes kind of between her different likenesses.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Husky
You
does
said-
good.
Hmm.
So she wears crotchless pants.
What do you?
That's a little bit more lewd
Okay,
than
panty.
just being naked.
Okay, panty, kilt, and hat.
Yes.
Shut up.
Fucking wearing a skirt and fucking hat. What's wrong? Is she supposed to go bottomless? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm not
your
here for your
opponent.
fetishes.
Well, what I was trying to say earlier, Cher, is if you really want to pursue your religion with Kara, then I understand wanting to go to speak to the priestess. As far as our actual mission, she's really not that important. So this is entirely on like your own personal vendetta.
Wait, well, no. We still need her to fill the power vacuum. If she
That's right.
assumes the roles of Buckback, consuming his assets as his number two, keeping to our agreement to keep activity outside of our territories, that's literally what we want. As long as she has that confirmation that he's out of the picture, she'll swoop in. If he ever does appear, he'll be too weak to challenge her as long as she's in the proper positions.
Okay, fair point. Once you conclude that, though, I do think our business in Dakalai is over with for the time being, and we
Yeah.
should continue searching for Aetherstone.
Yeah, so if we can convince her of that, we're good to go. Because again, we weren't ever trying to clean the city. We were just replacing one criminal element with another who's agreed to play ball with us, like the United States of government in the Middle East. You know?
All right. Do you want the party to go with you?
No, definitely not. I
You
only
said the
need
one
one
with
of you.
the highest deception.
Bluff, deception, yeah.
All right. Who got the highest deception? I got a 13.
I have 12.
12's pretty good.
Okay.
Well,
It's lower than
But
13.
lower 13.
I have
Yeah.
10.
Okay,
That's
Moon
way
Planner.
lower.
Moonplanter has 0.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Well, wait, let
Really?
me double check. I might have 8.
That is a big difference there. Like-
Yeah, zeros.
Trained in deception or not? Okay, yes, I do have a +8 in deception.
Okay, there we go.
That makes way
Still,
more
there's a
sense.
So
12
me
and
and
13.
Shabaka will go.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I wonder if Grotz would be the highest, but she's not here, unfortunately.
She'll be the thief.
so-
So
Grut is
She's
well,
somewhere.
anyway.
She's somewhere. She ran off anyway.
Okay, if you and Chewbacca want to go to the Kara Temple, I think the rest of us can go to the tavern right next to it, and we can just wait there until you're finished.
Yeah, just wait outside and try not to look like, cops. Meaning you, bright, big blue one with red mane.
He looks more like a pirate than a cop, honestly.
Yeah, he's
He
not
talks
wearing any
like a
cop gear.
though.
All right.
Yeah,
You talk like a cop. You
I'm just-
sound like a cop. You sound like an IRL cop. We already have one glowy in the fucking server.
I'm just trying to beginner nerves.
Yeah, okay, cop.
I'm supposed to be talking with a pirate accent, and I
Is this
can't
the
do
If he
car-
asks anyone about weed, mainly if he
Is
asks
this
you
the-
about your weed dealer, just know he's a glowy.
Is this the
Oh,
church
okay.
of is this the church of Kara?
Yeah, that'd be a good place to go.
Okay.
Yep.
And as you go back into the church, it's Chewbacca and Cher, yeah?
Yep.
yes.
You guys walk into the inky black darkness, and there is a brief moment before whoosh, and between you two comes 2 paws on each of your shoulders. Ah, friends. Left, right. What can I do for you
Ugh.
today?
That her.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
We come bringing good news of mutual enemies, destruction, demise, bad luck, a series of unfortunate happenings.
And she coos a little bit. Oh, do tell.
Yes, alter
Buckback.
on the other wait.
Yes, Buckback is no more. He is no problem. We found his goons, and after some thorough positive reinforcement, we were able to get the answers we needed.
Give me your deception checks blind, if you would.
Okay.
Chewbacca, how are you assisting in this?
I'll be backing her up.
Yeah,
By
saying you
saying-
personally saw her through
Yes.
your mind rapey thingy that you do.
Yes, I personally did my mind trick, and I have seen the events myself.
All right.
It has happened.
This is gonna go south if Buckbeak shows back up.
So, go ahead and give me that deception check. Cher, Chewbacca, you give me
We'd be
one.
gone. We'd be low gone by then.
Cher, you make that blind if you could.
I did.
Chewbacca, you don't need to make yours blind. Your DC's 20. That's what it is for helping out.
Oh,
So I'll reveal. Yep,
Yes.
you helped out.
32.
You helped out Cher get a bonus to her lie, and she kind of looks, and she does like a little bit of like a holy gesture, that of what you might assume to probably be Kara. Will rest his poor soul. She almost looks a little excited.
So I guess that means our business is done. Assuming you're willing to hold up your end of the deal.
You see her purple flame flash across her body, and she suddenly looks like you with a hat, and she takes it off. Oh, but I have missed it so much. And she gives it a little bit of a hug. But if you insist, and she hands it over.
Yay. Character arc
Yeah. Yeah, we did it.
Cher can finally officially retire. She got her head back.
Yeah, Cher's got her hat. She's got her wives.
She's set for
ooh,
life.
One more thing. Cher's gonna. Is she? Are they still under the geese from Buckback? The two girls.
And she kind of gives a shrug. Technically, it is under me.
Okay. Then I want you to either transfer the geese to me or release them, and then put them under one for me, anyways.
Oh, what an interesting course, she says as she changes back to her normal Persian-y self. She kind of goes around you a little bit. I guess you would have to tell me what you'd like to do. Would you like to maintain direct control over them and juicily lead them through life like they should be, right? Or I could snap my fingers and end it.
No, I'll go ahead and take control over them.
Good choice. And she smiles.
Yeah, this is so on. This is just horrible.
He waterboarded a fucking defenseless mare.
This
for
is
like
way worse than
hours.
waterboarding. This is
We're not comparing
this is
apples.
a million times worse. Not comparable.
Yeah, I'm not comparing apples.
Same
to
sense
oranges,
of
but you
they
have
haven't changed.
you have
This
no
just makes it so they can't
Yeah,
betray me.
you hold no high ground in terms of morality.
Voluminous. This
Bunch
would
of tongue
this
wagging.
would be an actual alignment discussion if you wanted to go through with this decision.
Their actions are still the same. They literally just have a new owner.
No.
I'm gonna have the alignment discussion with you if you want to go through with the action.
Listen, I don't care about the alignment. Cher's not evil, but she will do whatever she pleases.
That's really evil.
That's an evil thing.
That's gonna be a very evil action there, Cher.
I have explained this to you. Cher wouldn't go around killing random orphans, right?
But you mind control
if
whoever
she
you
needed-
like.
But if like, say for instance, this is actually a good example. If she needed to burn down someone's house with them in it to alert the guards that she could get into something for the better good of all, she's willing to sacrifice.
This person
a few
gave you
for
the
many.
option.
Hitler said the
Giving
same thing about the greater good too.
This one literally gave you the option to let your girls have free will or to release their will to you.
Remember, they still have.
That was
free
no
will as long as
ultimatum.
They
don't
don't.
betray
Where
me.
somebody else was in danger, that was a decision made by you, and if you're going through
As
with it,
long as they don't betray me.
yep,
they
okay,
have free
like,
action.
and this is why, if you are gonna go through with the action, we're gonna have the alignment discussion.
Listen, you can align me however you want, Mr. Magically.
Are you going
fucking
through with it? It's a yes or no?
experimenting. Yeah, sure. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. And
Phrasing.
if you are
Well-
willing to stay there for a time, she will perform the proper rituals to make sure that the guesses are rewarded in your favor.
There. She's also obviously going to uphold her thing of not meddling in the other territories we have specifically mentioned, right?
That was part of the deal, yep.
Okay, good.
Chair, I honestly I don't know what to think of you after this. You are a monster.
No, she's
People
not.
commit terrorist acts, literally.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The girls have literally been acting of their own accord as long as they don't make direct violent actions or actions against the person.
I don't think they would.
No.
though.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They were under her control. Now they're just made so that they can't literally kill Cher if they wanted to.
Okay.
Especially during their detox. Because I'm pretty sure they will try.
I mean, it's kind of like putting a shock collar on a puppy. The puppy is going to be a puppy, loyal and happy to see you no matter what. But if it gets out of line, you've got that shock collar to keep it in its place.
Exactly.
But you're doing that to ponies though. I mean, Karens. They're
Yeah,
people,
and we also
they're-
lock ponies into cages when they misbehave or don't pay their
Whoa,
taxes.
there.
This is
Horse
what-
of Arbine. Locking
I mean,
people in
it's
cages.
It's fine. This is not the worst thing that we've done.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's,
I think we've completed
go
all.
with it.
Cher has her hat, her wives, her familiar. She's not. Kara is taking over. She's preventing shit from going on in other places.
Okay. That's okay with me. I don't know.
Cher might be able to
I
make
am
a few hundred
uncomfortable.
extra gold as well. Yeah, so we can leave.
Yeah, let's go.
Can Cher also just quick roll to try to sell those emeralds? Is that something she can just quick do?
I mean, if you're gonna go around town to try to sell them in town, is that what I'm hearing?
So send Amelia to sell them. So Cher doesn't have to do it directly.
Witch burner.
You're gonna send Amelia to go sell the gems for you?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, Amelia will take the gems and go out to go sell them. And honestly, wouldn't take too long before coming back, looking slightly out of breath, to report to you that they were very frowned upon and technically illegal. May have been chased slightly, and they're also kind of worthless.
What? Wait, Shabaka, you fucking retard! Wait, you said they were worth hundreds of gold pieces.
I'm not.
Shabaka, you are the worst virgin. How did you?
It was very dark in that cave, so I thought they were something else.
I want to point out.
Shabaka's role?
I want to just point out that it wasn't just Shabaka, because also Moon Planner decided to roll nature on it. And,
Don't put this on me.
And both of them rolled that once.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what, Cher? This really is.
Around rocks.
Really is
I say worthless. It's because they're uncut and they're not in necklaces or anything like that yet, and their really only worth is religious, treasures and shit.
Were the previous rocks or the previous gems also worthless too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I rolled that once that whole time.
Meanwhile, I have a question.
I'm bad in caves.
I'm not sure if you guys could hear my like the moment that Moon Planner rolled his nature check, I went like I fucking lost it a little bit.
You know what I did, but I followed into my instincts. Instead, I was like, "Oh, he says they actually are worth something." Apparently, I rolled well enough.
You can't be right all the time.
All right.
Well, you're the one that sold them, so you're the biggest fool.
What was your question there, Tangent?
When we offered Shocker the option of dying or going to jail, what happened there?
Oh, jail.
Yeah, she chose to go to jail, so we turned her over to the guard, and she's going to get shipped off to criminal.
All right.
Or somewhere we don't really get to choose.
Criminal would make sense.
That's only if she gets the reform option.
So,
she may just serve her sentence.
Well, since everything seems to be in order, I would like to go and try to get a merchant license.
Wait, you don't have one?
Usually, you don't need a license in most places. It's good to know that, you know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this place.
I mean, if you're going to be traveling through your territory, maybe either a license or just join a guild. You can do that on your own time.
Yeah, I thought this is my own time because we're done basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disregard that comment. Yeah, if you're going to do that, the only thing I can think of that I needed left to do in Dakalai is do something with the key. Like, we could hold on to the key, but it probably should be returned to the mine owner.
To Flat Earth.
Actually, yeah, I was also thinking we could contact Noir and give him an update. Just let him know that it was indeed a wild goose chase and it led nowhere. So Buckback is still at large.
Gotcha. Do you want to use this? Do you want to use this opportunity as a time to wrap up session? Do you guys kind of plan your next stuff?
Sure, but before we just fully, well, I guess we can do this in the post anyway. But I was gonna say, we may not want to tell him that Buckback is still at large, because if the guards start talking about that and that they were told by us that Buckback is still at large, and then Kara finds out, she may not put herself in a position to take over.
Why is that important?
Because if she doesn't take over, then we still have the same issue of Buckback going in our territories. But if she
I'm-
does take over, she won't.
Right, but Buckback is gone. She can take over right now. I just don't understand why she wouldn't do it if you were still alive.
Well, the reason why she wouldn't do it while he's still alive is the same reason why she didn't do it beforehand while he was still alive.
Right, but he's out of town and he's lost power and influence. He's on the run. This is a
She wouldn't have wanted us to verify if she wasn't skittish of it then. So I would just say if you do tell him that he's still alive, just tell him to keep it on the down low and do it covertly, not to stir the pot and alert him that we know.
Okay. I'll keep things discreet.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, traveling back to probably the high rollers. I'll go ahead and let Taboo know that we're going to be leaving town very soon on our airship, heading toward likely Weldstone, because that's where the Aetherstone was reported to be.
Taboo gives you the parting words that he has seen nothing and will deny all of your claims, and he gives you a nice big smile.
Thank you, sir. And also, would you discreetly return this key back to the southern mine? It belongs to them. I think there's a short hooves that would be excited to find it.
And he holds out his paw, and you get that, and I'm giving you a hero point for that one. That was a nice detail to remember.
Oh, thank you. I will take it. All right, so yeah, he clutches his chest for timeless glory.
Timeless glory.
And despite us not being the best house guests, we do appreciate your hospitality, and I hope you have a better understanding of how we do things in Bleakburn.
And he nods. Yes, it is a lot more dull and more businesslike. I get it. You have a degree for this kind of thing, don't you? He rolls his eyes.
Not quite, but we will be departing soon. Do you have anything that needs to be taken to Weldstone?
And he kind of thinks a little bit. To Weldstone, I think not. Unless you take my grandest hellos to whomever the main stitch there is. I have not met the man myself.
Will do. Oh wait, where is our Kieran? Have you seen her?
The two that
No, not Cher's Kieran. Our Kieran.
Fireheart.
Yes.
I have not seen her around, quite frankly.
She went incognito.
Ever since that boat over in the harbor decided to sink, I've not seen her. Quite mysterious.
Well, we need to find her before we leave.
I'm sure she will find you if she is keeping close tabs.
Oh, well, very well. All right, I'm off to find Noir for timeless glory.
And once again, he for timeless glories you back.
All right, and then I leave the High Rollers. Looking for Noir. The last we saw him, he was heading away from us, kind of in the direction of the Karin Temple. That was a day ago.
Mm-hmm.
No idea where he is now.
There would be a lot of places.
Are there any places that are saturated with guards that have a zebra investigator out front?
Looking around through the day, you do not find something in that description, but you do find a stray magazine, something called The Flat Truth Upon the Thing, and where you see Flat Earth and Noir on the cover.
I read it.
And you read it, and that's where I'm ending session today, so I could type up that story in Newsstand.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh yeah, we totally just left without even telling. Oh well, they're investigators. I'm sure they'll put the pieces together.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and push the buttons.